up. Please tell me it's working this time, for the love of God.
Hello, ho, ho, boy.
Yes, it's working. Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
we're back.
Oh, I don't know why it keeps fucking up, chat. I'm definitely giving my stream key to Kai. There's no doubt in that. Anyways, chat. Finally, we're doing mine. Oh my God.
I'm interested to see what this is. Oh, it uses Owl. Let's go.
Yeah. No, I was like, I gotta. It's been on my mind. We're not ready to start it yet. If someone's already started.
Kai has.
Kai?
Not.
Kai?
Definitely not. I definitely didn't start.
I'm good.
Kai is.
Kai?
No one saw anything, Kai.
Yeah,
one.
No one saw
you
anything,
don't
Kai. Anyways, hey,
you
who's
don't have
ready? Who
Facebook.
has it open and ready?
I'm ready.
I do.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh my God, Mark.
Mark.
I am.
Lark.
I'm ready.
Lark.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking end this. Oh, I get to watch you guys actually. I don't have to do anything else.
But I need to stop watching this.
I don't
one.
like those
No,
clicks.
it was
Why
good.
are those clicks?
I'm gonna watch Minnie's angle. I want to see if Minnie can do this quick.
The thingy. Wait, how does this work
Wait.
again?
Oh, you jump into the robot. No, you don't.
Wait,
No,
what?
Maybe you do.
Oh, wait.
I can give you a tutorial on how to do that click if you need it.
Wait, I actually don't understand it. Wait.
You jump
So,
into the
okay, so
robot
what you
or
have to do is you have to land on the side of the half block and then double click.
Oh.
You're
What the
kidding,
what is
right?
that?
No, that's what you have to do.
Oh, then you have to jump into
Why
the pad.
did you make this?
Why did I make this? Because I felt like causing suffering.
Wait, no. What
You're
is
gonna
this?
hate the clicks
What
after
the
that.
fuck? Wait, that worked?
The red pad is broken.
The red pad isn't broken. You have to tap.
Oh, you have to just tap.
You have to tap when clicking.
Oh, why does that? Why?
Wait, I'm
Luffy.
stuck here. What?
Right, hold on.
You
Where are
have
you
to jump
stuck? Let me
into
have
the
a look.
robot portal, click, and then click again.
Yeah, like,
You're
Tapping
clicking
it
too
doesn't
late. You need to
work.
click
I don't get
earlier.
mine off.
I forgot
You
how
have
this
to
works.
like jump
You
pretty
have to
early
click
into the
earlier,
robot
land on the
portal.
side of the half of the block, and then double click.
Oh, wait, you're talking about that click.
It's
I'm
just
in the
really
red.
Oh,
hard.
okay.
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
I can't do the
Oh,
red
and then you're
pad.
gonna
Oh, I
use
did it.
that. What was that
I
thing
did
about
it.
making? Fluffy, I believe you started this by saying you can only use gimmicks if they're like easy to understand.
Okay, that's
This
not
is
that
not
hard
hard
to
to
understand.
understand.
You
No,
have
if
to
you
explain
what do you
it to
mean?
us.
We don't. You have to explain it to us. I've never seen
Oh,
that gimmick
God,
before in my life.
I may have discovered it by
thank you.
myself.
Yeah, actually, we kind of discovered it.
It only
Oh, it's
works
hard,
when you
dude.
do slopes and blocks like that.
Yeah, sight readable my arse.
Okay, but I explained it and you understand how it works now, so like...
That's
And
not
that
side
took
readable.
like less than a
That's
minute.
not what side readable means.
Yeah, well, if we had known that sort of thing was on limits, I would have done the
Well, I'm
4
sorry!
input click.
I just
have
wanted
done
to
the
put my
invisible
cool
4
idea
input click.
somewhere, okay? I'm sorry.
I think it's cool.
Thank you, Toby.
I think you're cool.
Thank you.
I can't do this two pink orbs.
Dude, the pin gobs are so nasty. There used to be a full spike on that block, but I made
know.
it that half spike thing.
Horrible. I hate
The half,
this.
I think the half spike's
flew it on my
easier.
first
I mean
attempt.
harder, sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the hitbox is more fixed.
Well, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not.
Ah, I got a 68.
You're not sorry for any of this.
Yeah, I somehow fluked past the yellow orb.
Interesting choice for the part of the song.
Dude, I honestly panicked and couldn't find the part. Oh,
mean-
let's go mini bait it.
I'm actually, this might be dumb, but I think the Sunset Sandstorm part of the song is the worst part, but in terms of the drop.
Dude, I was gonna pick the other one, but then I just panicked.
I'm not even screen sharing anymore. What the fuck?
Wait, has anyone else beaten it?
I have not.
Nope.
Damn, L.
Ah, this extended robot sucks.
I almost lost the thing.
Okay, we're done now, right? So I can shower.
Yeah, go for it, go for
Alright.
it. Have a good
Yeah.
one. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's hard, dude.
I can't pass
Oh.
the green. Red. I can't read.
I can't pass the green.
And then I proceed to say I can't read.
Oh, that's it. That's the last click.
Oh shit.
Dang. Oh, nice new best screen. I like that.
This
I
whole
just realized
texture
that
pack
was
has been
no clipping.
like it's almost fully refurbished and it looks insane.
That was really clean, actually.
You're about to
Wait.
like maybe you're about to see the level complete screen. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I need to beat it for that.
This is worse than mine.
Oh my god, I went too high at the robot red
There you
pad.
go.
Oh my god, it was
Oh my
75.
god, I tuned your stream and I see you get 75. God damn.
Gosh, dude.
I'm just not. I can't
Wait.
do late timings.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
I forgot to say yesterday, when I was playing Rust, I got to the ending twice in a row.
What?
Hell.
I made it to the last cube twice in a row.
How? Toby.
I don't know.
Cracked gamer.
Well, the second time I got 72 because I was freaking out, so... I died at the second jump.
Dude, I would be so shaky. There's something about, like, getting 2 far runs in a row that makes you insanely nervous.
Yeah, that's why I don't like
True.
doing it, really. That happens like...
This is hard, dude.
I just...
Just
Nice
no one
last
showed
shot.
Nage View that robot click and we'll be safe.
I wouldn't mind if you used it, to be honest. Not the red pad, but the other one is fine. If it was...
Oh, I get it now.
Sometimes it doesn't work though, I don't know why.
The red pad?
No, the dust robot thing. Sometimes it just...
No, it's
doesn't
just a
make-
really precise double click.
Yeah.
Cause I... was
That's another
getting-
way for saying a very stupid double click.
Yeah, it's a stupid double click. You gotta basically click it like right on the edge.
Dude.
I mean, I was showing this to you yesterday, like the other day,
Aw.
Alex, and it's...
Yeah. I thought it was easier, actually. I cannot do it. Like, the second jump, I cannot do it.
Wait, Floofy, did you beat Misty Mountains, or am I stupid?
I got 62 on it,
Oh,
Best level in the game.
and I haven't done more with it since.
I love Misty, dude. It's so good.
Dude, I
can't
can't
believe you
get past the fucking double for
I
a
can't
pink
believe you
orb.
didn't,
Dude, that's how I
flick it.
felt
my
when I
God.
was trying to verify those.
Floofy,
Yeah?
I can't believe you didn't flick it from 50. And they...
I'm sorry.
I cannot
Well,
do
I made
it.
it.
Look at my
Hey,
face.
nice! Well done, Toby.
That's actually really hard.
So second Victor.
Yeah.
Down.
No,
Oops.
too high.
I pressed my
Oh,
keyboard.
whoa,
and
my
it meant
graphics starts doing stuff. Hold on.
GGTGG. That sounds like
No,
an
No, too high
abbreviation.
again,
Oh,
dude. Oh my
thank
god,
you, man.
please.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
I apologize for the horror that I caused.
Fuck.
I'm at least happy I beat all the challenges except for mini Shuis.
Yeah, dude, that's wild. I think... Did I beat all of them except minis as well? No.
You didn't beat mine.
I didn't beat yours, right. Dude. Yeah, I'm definitely
Oh,
going to
this
bed
breaks
right
some
after
breakfast.
this. My eyes feels like they're gonna about to bulge out of their head. Wow, that
They're
was a
gonna about it.
sentence.
No, come on, please.
Your eyes feel
Uh.
like they're gonna bounce out of your head.
Yeah, dude, I am a tired boyo. I just realized I'm not watching
No,
this full
what?
screen. Wait, did you not know you can't full click that red orb?
I know I
okay.
can't.
Okay, I just was checking if you did know.
No. Bro, please.
Ah,
No.
I keep forgetting to click the red pad.
I'm double clicking.
Not has a double click.
Oh.
I
I was
can't do this
originally
thing
gonna
on-
make the setup for the robot like always consistent. I was just gonna put a pad there so you didn't have to click, but then I was like, it would be more evil if I made you click into it.
It's not the, like clicking into it is not the hardest part. Doing the 2 clicks just doesn't work for me for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's just inconsistent. I don't know.
I don't know. I just cannot seem to do it.
Somewhat disappointing that it is. It's interesting. That sounds like proptosis, Floofy. Oh, and there's a big sip waiting for me. Well, sorry to keep you waiting.
Fuck.
It's way too hard, dude. Oh, wait.
God, I still haven't eaten.
Fuck!
Oh my god.
No.
Damn it. There's only 5 minutes left.
Fuck! So if you watch my share screen.
I am now.
Luffy is moved.
No, dude, come on, please.
Whitey's. Oh, Kai.
Dude. I guess I just have to tap it because I'm always fucking going to high.
Floofy's muted.
I'm muted?
Yeah, I
you
said
are
look at the
muted.
chat. I said
You
imagine
muted for the big sip.
mooting, you moot.
Oh, that's what that meant.
I'm muted.
I am now
I did it
unmuted.
once.
I actually nuffed the robot
Finally,
double
holy
click.
shit.
Fuck.
Here, if you want to see my level complete, you can watch, you can look for a sec. This is my level complete.
Alright, let's have a look at Mox.
I'm very sick. Emmy.
Ayo, there it is. GG's.
Level complete.
Wait, so you're the third person to beat it?
What?
So you're the third person to beat it?
I know who I passed. I think, yeah, I think I'm the third.
Can
I
you
think
give me
everyone's
some
dying to the red pad.
A lot of Temmie icons. A lot of Temmie images on my Temmie
I
icons.
beat 1 out of all of the
Metaton.
seven.
Wait, Alex,
Oh my
are you
god, you have a
there?
Metaton robot.
This is way
Yeah, I have a
too hard, dude.
Metaton robot and that annoying
Your
dog
screen share
spider.
isn't loading for me, Alex.
Oh really? Oh yeah, my graphics card was doing stuff. Hold on.
That's all good.
Like my monitors just turn off.
It's alright.
It happens all the time.
I'm too tired
Undertale is
to
my
like
favorite
even
game
care.
in the game. Did I just say Undertale
Oh,
is my favorite
Discord
game in
broke.
the game? Are you kidding me?
Also,
Hold
I think that's what you said.
I think everyone's
I
stream's just
am
loading
stupid.
for me. Discord's being weird. Oh, let me try Kai's again. No, never mind. Kai's is loading for me. I'm not weird.
Hawkmock.
Lockcock?
Hawkmock.
Oh, I love Cockmock.
AKA Cosmos, how it's correctly pronounced.
What?
You know, for
Okay.
this
I'm actually gonna
for
pronounce
this
it
one,
properly.
this isn't that bad for me. I just really suck at fucking pad robot clicks.
Yeah.
I keep missing it.
Oh, Discord just broke. Sorry to hear, Alex.
What?
It's okay. My stream's been breaking. Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
Did you? Oh no, you got back into the call. That's what happened.
I don't know what happened, dude. My PC is just a weird thingy. Weird system. So,
Oops.
Bruh.
I mean,
Time to wait another 30 minutes. Fuck.
oh. Yeah, that happens. I cannot do that.
No! Okay, I'm still alive.
People get a lot of double clicks for some reason in Discord. When I was playing Rust, I had no expression. I was just like, I have no
Why do I
idea.
hear slamming sounds?
Yeah, that was me double clicking.
Oh, that's you double clicking? Sounds like someone firing a pistol.
Oh, I actually got the last click.
Whatever the ending is, that just remind me of Erebus. Just the Erebus title.
Of Erebus? Oh, I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, Kai.
Erebus. God, I'm so Hungarian right now.
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
20 seconds.
I'm just playing a ship challenge.
Toby, you sound like you're having a brilliant time, my friend.
Oh, my epic straight fly skills.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's time.
I
Lots
could
of
not
times.
pass the double
Kai?
click once.
How
Kai,
far did I get?
I need to know what percentage you got.
68.
Oh!
Jolo,
I
what did you
almost
get?
beat it. I almost beat it like at the end.
23.
23.
How did you? Okay.
What do you mean?
I was gonna say, how'd you only get 23? But that's really mean. I don't mean it like that.
Alex, what did you get?
I mean, I just got 68, but after time was over, so
I just got 36
What did you
after
have
time was
before
over,
that?
so let's count
just
that.
like die at the roll. Let me see what was it. God damn it! So, dude.
You wanna know how I only
39.
got 23? I just like got distracted and started watching a video.
Nice.
Started watching Rhythm Heaven Reanimated.
Alright.
Oh my-
Wait,
Okay.
any ideas, Alex?
Oh well.
What did you get, Alex?
I got 39 before time was over, but I just got
39.
78.
Okay. Yeah, alright, then that's everyone's official thing.
Okay, I know who lost.
Okay, actually,
Me.
I can quickly.
no.
Shut up.
Oh,
No, I was gonna say myself, not you.
No, I lost.
I actually don't
No,
think
I
you
lost.
did.
I definitely came last.
You
Yeah,
actually
Some
beat
sort
me,
of
Kai.
miracle.
Kai, I beat you in 2 of them total. That was
You
it.
beat me in this
Just
one,
2.
Kai.
Ooh.
The only ones I beat you in were.
Oh my
Well, I
god.
guess I did finish yours and you didn't finish mine, but
Okay, so let me work out the order of these real quick.
Now that time's over, I get consistent. Love it.
Dude, that's a mood.
Yep.
yeah, I mean we all love it.
Dude, I could 100% beat this. I just need to fucking do the robot click correctly. Not the pad robot click.
Like hell, on Toby's challenge, I got 0%.
Bruh.
This is interesting.
Nice. I got a 94.4% going on. Cock mock.
I'm sorry, you
Thumb
got.
drop.
I beat it. Yes.
Oh,
you did the
nice.
Drop in 94.
No, no, no. I got a 94%. No clip accuracy.
All right,
sorry.
who's curious to hear the places of everyone?
Me.
All right,
I'm
so
here.
with 61, so here's how it works. So basically, if you beat it first, you get. I already explained it, didn't I? If you come last, you get 1 point. Second last, 2 points, etc., etc., etc. Up until 8, which is the highest you could get on a level, right? It's not a great scoring system, but I was just like, fuck it, I want something. So,
I want to play challenges with friends. That's it.
yeah, I just wanted to play challenges with friends. I didn't give a fuck about that. So,
Wait, did I not come last because of Brick? Poggerman?
actually, I
Or are we
believe
just
so.
excluding Poggerman?
Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna switch the scene so everyone can see this. Give me a second. Oh god, I need to stop Kai's screen share because I just hear the friggin' music. Okay. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Are you ready?
Excluding
Bam.
Poggerman.
Here we go, yeah, excluding Pluggerman. So, in first was Minishu with 61.
Yeah.
In second was actually Mark with 52.
Yo.
Third was Toby with 48. Fourth was Stormfly, even though he dipped out. I just was like, yeah, I'll put Stormfly second last and then Pokemon last for all of them. Pokemon came last with 12 because he forfeited early. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We still love Pokemon.
Yeah, just ignore Poggerman's.
Eighth was Jolo with 16. Seventh was Kai with 19.
Hi.
Sixth was 31 Lost Prism Alex.
31. Of course, it's 31, dude. I cannot believe it. Oh my God.
My score was 38. I came fifth, and fourth
it's
was yeah, we already went through it. Stormfly. All right, cool. There's that, and I guess that's the end of the first half of this stream. Sorry it was scuffed, everyone. Also,
So much fun.
Quadran? I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. All
I
right.
think your alerts were broken, by the way. There was like 2 alerts in one. I don't know.
Oh,
Something
no.
weird happened.
Oh no, my alerts fixed themselves, but I have 2 of them stacked on top of each other. That's what's
Nice.
happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's funny. Let me fix that before I go to bed, probably.
I think it's better you just keep it as it is.
Yeah, I do. Oh, that's definitely... Oh, I see that.
Nice.
Just
Love
leave
it.
Them a billion
Just
times.
leave it, to be honest.
I'm not leaving
Yeah.
that.
Just make the, in
Aw.
fact, if anything, duplicate them.
You know, I think that's the last thing I'd actually want to do. I'll be completely honest with you. 14
time
men and a
some-
baby. Beautiful message. Thank you.
Every time someone follows, it's just the exact same thing, but 10 times.
Bitch! Ooh! Oh! Such a great sound effect, dude.
Oh, that fucking video is also.
Alright. So, hey Chad,
The old.
have a
the
look at
way
this
the
screen.
old
That's
man jumps
crazy.
in, bro, is
Actually,
so
I'm not ready to share that yet. Let me go back to Facecam. How do I get my stream key? Time to ruin myself.
Yeah, time to leak your stream key.
Go to Twitch.
Let me just double, triple, quadruple check that I'm not streaming anything but my face to the chat.
I remember that.
That is my
remember
face.
one-
Okay, where do I go?
So let me find it.
Incredible.
Connections? No.
It's in settings, right?
Security and
I think it is,
privacy.
I always forget what this is. You kind of just like set it up once and you forget about it.
I'm looking.
That's fine. We got time. You know what? I'm gonna put on some nice music in the back while we wait. It's fine. Actually, do you wanna?
Oh, it's in Creator Dashboard settings stream. In
Oh, yeah.
Create a dashboard?
Your dashboard. That's just
Streamlabs dashboard? What dashboard?
No,
No, Twitch
just,
dashboard.
Twitch dashboard.
Twitch dashboard. Got it.
You don't know stream.
Okay, let me bring this up. I'm closing all the other shit that I... God damn it, I need that for tomorrow. I can't close that. Can't close that, I need it. You know what, screw all this stuff, it can go away. Alright. Oh, Nautical Y, thank you for the follow. I didn't even say thank you for that. I doubt you know me, I'm not familiar.
I know Nordica. No, Nordica. I can't.
Hey, yo.
I love.
Okay,
Nautical
wait.
Lives.
I'm gonna do some looking. Create a dashboard. Where is it in create a dashboard?
Settings
Creator
stream.
Dashboard settings. and then
Settings, stream. Okay, well, there's no chance I'm leaking that. Okay, I'm gonna send that to you right now.
Send
I
to the
remember
chat.
once Crazen was
Spoiler it.
streaming in
Okay.
in an event, and then they leaked their stream key twice on that event. They had like
Alright, there it
400
is.
viewers.
Oh my god.
And let me just do this for you. Want to make sure. Thank you, Kai. Want to make sure that's showing the right thing. It is. Oh, it looks so scuffed, but you know what? If it's what we have to resort to, then. Why does it pick up like that? I don't like it picks up like that.
Oh yeah! Look at it.
It's kind of scuffed, but
That is
whatever.
me, Nordica. That is.
Let me just drag.
Look at it! Oh, yeah!
If it comes to it, we're gonna be streaming this horror. But anyways, actually, what if I did this instead? Oh, that's more visible.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
way better.
What did you do?
I took it out of studio mode, so it's just gonna be this screen anyway. So it seems, chat, that this first half of the stream has come to an end, and actually, hold on, let me do a favor.
Oh,
That's
but-
really.
Hey yo, hey yo, it's Sleepy Time Junction, y'all.
Ah,
It's Sleepy Time Junction.
I love
time
the
for you to
Sleepy
go
Time
sleepy.
Junction.
Time for you to be the sleepy boy.
It
Is anyone planning on staying the whole 10 hours?
Oh, not me.
No, I don't think anyone is.
Kai is.
Maybe.
I'll
Maybe.
come back
Bitch,
later.
please. I'm
I
gonna
probably
take,
am.
like, I might take a small nap.
Alright, chat, I'm
See what is
taking
going
the
on.
melatonin.
I'll be here, guys.
yeah.
I'll be here protecting the stream, 100%.
Make sure to
will.
text
I guess
me,
I'll leave
not
the
over
light on
stream.
and just like crawl into bed, I don't know. I look dead. I look very dead.
Hi, Deb.
You have your thing minimized.
Never mind, I'm dumb.
It's okay, I'll bring it up before I go to bed.
It's a great freeze frame on your face. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that.
You can send it to me and I can deform it.
Oh yeah.
What's the category for sleeping again?
Uh, it's just sleeping.
It's
Set
called
up
I'm
here.
just sleeping, right?
I'm only sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm only sleeping.
You like
Alright,
that?
done. Hey yo, look at that. I'm just sleeping, chat.
Yeah, I can do something with that.
Look what I sent you.
Do you want all the edits I've made of Fluffy's
Ayo.
face?
Oh,
Hold on.
fuck, Fluffy, that's showing on your screen.
Yeah, I know it's showing on stream. Hold on, I'm doing some announcement stuff before I sleep. I'm gonna do an announcement thing being like, I'm asleep, Lamau.
We're
No,
not
there's
yet.
one more.
It's
Here.
not quite. What is that mic tweet, by the way?
Yeah, there.
So the
Kai, there's all
the
edits I
cable
made
for
of
this
Fluffy.
microphone broke just before I was gonna start the stream, and then we found a replacement cable. So I was actually gonna use that
It's very
mic for the
cursed.
stream, but don't, bruh. Okay.
Wait, what?
And you know, I'm gonna add stream ping as well. Just fuck it. Alright, here we go. Alright. There it is. Eat a sleepy boy. That do be me. Alright, that shouldn't be minimized anymore. Is my stream frozen? My stream looks frozen on my screen. Never mind, I'm just dumb. Defrosted, I swear to god. Wait, is it frozen?
No.
it's not.
No, it's
Am
not.
I moving? It doesn't show
Yeah,
me
you're
moving on my
moving.
screen.
Yeah.
You're moving your hair.
Boxing.
Okay, yeah,
What
no,
are
it
you
is
doing?
moving. Alright.
Yeah.
That's the wrong tab. Whoops. Oh yeah, chat, let me... Chat? Not chat. Freaking Kai.
Hi.
Oh, I'm gonna send you the... Oh wait, I shouldn't show that on stream. Hold on, let's not do that. Okay.
Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry.
Here you go. If it does fall out, that's the playlist I have that I'm gonna put on for videos. So, thank you. All right. Hey Chad, do you want to see my wallpaper in like small? Actually, I can show it in big. Look at that. It's my wallpaper.
in small.
Look at!
It's a nice wallpaper.
Oh
Anyways.
yeah, by the way, just so you guys know, I might be gone for 1 hour to go to a shop and buy like some shit.
1
That's
hour
alright.
when?
So, anyways,
like
chat, this will be the last
30
time
minutes.
I'll see you for the night. I'm gonna do one big sip on the way out, and I'm gonna call that the first night.
Nighty night, night,
Oh.
night.
No.
Ow.
Ow.
That hurt.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I agree.
Alright, we have that up. You know what? I'm gonna leave you with some nice music while I go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna just double check everything's set up correctly before I go to bed. For example, I'm gonna add everyone here.
need a sleepy boy.
Could you imagine an entire
Leaving stream
hype
on.
train?
He is leaving stream on.
Yeah, he's leaving
Chat.
the stream
He is sleeping on stream. He is leaving his camera on too. It's gonna be fun.
So I mean, the category is I'm only sleeping, so I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Time to edit
No
every
face.
single Floofy 1 movement while sleeping. Compilation.
Just like add
I'll do
the
that.
Half-Life sound effects to me moving around.
Yeah.
Or another thing is just cut every movement together without any transitions, so he just moves around really weirdly.
I'd love to do that, yeah.
God.
Sounds like a
Okay,
great
I
idea.
think everything is as set up as I'm gonna have it set up for this, so...
Oh,
I'm-
dude, do that, and then also add like the cartoon, like friggin' how is
I know what
it?
you're talking about.
Wait.
The
Yeah.
cartoon effect when
Alright,
when someone is
music
like
off.
stumbling or some shit.
Yeah.
Music off, that should be on. This up. I just want you to check the audio mixing on this.
I'll let you know. I'm definitely gonna let you know.
For the past 20 years,
I don't
it's
know
been
how well
fascinating both
you guys
kids
can be
and
hard
adults who have
over
spent
this.
hours and hours trying to catch them all.
Dude,
Yeah, that
Alex
sounds
in
good.
text me
America,
see this
the
sound.
series
this
started in
sound.
Is it okay?
1998 on the original
Yeah.
Game Boy with
good.
Pokemon Red and Blue. And since then, a subset of gamers
fine.
have been
I'll turn you
obsessed
guys
with
up a
trying to
tiny
beat that
bit.
game as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah, Alex, check and
Hundreds
text
have
me see
tried,
that's the sound
but
I'm
only a
talking
few
about.
have risen to the top as the fastest people to
Wait,
ever speedrun
check
Pokemon.
what?
Hello.
In text me
How
see,
we
in
got
text me
there.
see.
Alright,
That's the
Yeah.
perfect, that's what I'm
Chat.
talking about.
Of Pokemon
I'm
Red and Blue.
calling it there. Night all.
Nighty night.
I love how I knew exactly what you were talking
Good
about.
night. I'm gonna leave my
Good night,
headphones on my desk
Fluffy.
as well. Like,
Alright,
I'm
good
not gonna
night,
hear you
man.
guys. I'm just gonna be in bed. If you need to take over the stream, Kai, go for it.
The true origin
Peace.
of Pokemon Red
Alright.
and Blue speedruns can
Nighty.
be traced
Bye,
back to the
Fluffy.
mid-2000s. There's a guy named
Goodbye.
Greg McMillan who seemed to have full
Good
control of
night.
any percent
Bed.
glitchless runs
Bye.
of the game back in
Bed.
2008.
Night.
He did a run in 2 hours and 39 minutes.
Wait, we
before
should have started
eventually
hype
lowering
train
it
while
to
he's
2.5
in
hours flat.
Yes.
However,
Yeah.
we're not going to be looking deeply at these runs today, since they weren't nearly as
Did he hear
optimized
us?
as the run I'm about
No.
to show you.
No.
He's back.
Let's move a few years later. This particular
Okay,
run
now
of
that he's
Pokemon
actually
Glitchless was
gone.
done by a fairly well
Who wants to start a hype
His
train?
name is
Who wants to
Worcester.
get him banned?
And on November 14th,
Yeah, I'll just
Hey,
get
let's go.
Wait,
he can
let me do
Yeah.
this one thing and we'll see
really
if
optimized
he
speedrun
notices
of
it, right?
Pokemon Blue. 1 hour and 15
What?
See if he
minutes.
notices. Ready? Look
Let's
at the
see how he
chat. Let's
did
see
it.
if he knows.
You need me for
So,
something?
Worcester had the choice
No,
of
I
Bulbasaur,
disagree.
No.
Charmander,
Are you sure the
and
balance
Good.
of
Go to
this
bed.
stuff is...
Go.
Yeah, we're good.
Toby, I swear to fucking god, you cunt.
Go.
Brock was rock.
Are you sure the audio mixing is fine? I'm very conscious about this.
Super effective
Yeah,
against
it's
rock
fine.
type.
Yes,
it is.
Oh shit, there it is.
Worcester's general strategy throughout this run was to just make it through the
Go.
game.
Okay, he's gone.
Go.
Rather than waste
Come on,
time
come
trying to
on.
capture other Pokemon and trying
He's
to level
gone.
up to use their moves, for the most part, he simply rode
Do it.
Squirtle throughout the entire game,
Come on.
going to each of the
Come
8
on.
gyms, then fighting the Elite Four. In addition,
You
he played on
primers?
Pokemon Blue instead of Pokemon Red,
Wait a
because
minute.
Pokemon
The
Blue gives you
train
a
is-
higher
it-
chance
oh,
of
it
getting
says it's
Sandshrew
close.
after Mount Moon.
Yeah.
Sandshrew has the ability Cut,
Oh
which
my
lets you
god.
cut down a tree blocking the way to Surge's gym, allowing you to
Fine.
continue progressing through the game. Worcester
Start
is
the
also
train
careful
chat.
to name all
Start
Pokemon,
it.
players, and rivals
Start
just
it right
one
now.
character.
I swear
This
sometimes
way,
it's-
whenever the name scrolled on screen,
Toby.
it
I'm
would
looking
take
at you,
less time
chat.
to type it out.
It has to be
Whoa.
3 different
So
people.
you're not
It has to be
skipping
three
No,
over
you
the
have
lines
to
of
do
the
3
moves.
different
It
people.
adds up over the course of the
Oh.
And
Start the
finally,
fucking
he
train
was
chat.
also looking for the
It has to be
diversification
3. Okay,
values,
come on.
or
I'll do it one more
DVs.
time.
Yeah,
of the
and
side
it's
swirl.
one.
It's at least
See,
bits of
once the game begins, it
minimum
randomly
100
assigns
bits
values
too
to
if you want
4
your bits.
statistics for your starter Pokemon.
I'm
There
back.
There we go, chat. Here's the hype
You want these
train.
values to be as close to 15
There it
as
is,
possible.
chat.
Fluffy
The
isn't
higher
even
the value
in bed
is,
yet.
the higher the possible value you can
Exactly.
reach for
Let's
that
just
stat.
get this going.
If Worcester got bad DVs,
Who wants to
he would
go?
just reset the game and try again for better
I've
ones.
got nothing.
It was worth restarting a run right
Who
away than
wants to
attempting
go
to play it
on?
out with bad stats.
Cause I don't
I
want
already-
to
Careful
go.
planning a
I
word
already
Worcester
gifted
attempted
16
far
subs,
ahead of
dude.
any other
I
Pokemon
wasted
Red
all my
and Blue
money the other day.
I gifted
McMillan's run looked so
6
much slower in
far.
comparison,
I
and it was
And
clear to
I-
everyone that
yes,
Worcester was the
I've
dominant
gift-
Pokemon Blue speedrunner.
I've also donated
And as
bits.
it usually goes with speedrunners, the dominant runner
Fuck.
tends to hold on to their record for a
None
very
of us
long
want
time.
to
Hey,
spend
does anyone in
money.
chat have
Like I
any
mentioned
money?
before,
Hey,
Rooster
yo,
got his
chat!
158, which was the time that the game gave you
Go
at
on,
the
hand
end
it
after
over.
completing the game. In November
Give us your
2011.
money.
Well,
Give
all
us
of 2012
some
came
money!
and went, and neither he nor anybody else could beat it.
I'm
But
waiting.
by early 2013, Worcester was back to doing attempts again. This time on his Twitch page, twitch.tv/Worcester,
Hello, Floofy.
so that people could watch him do his attempts
Yeah, go
live.
back to bed.
Our
Shoot,
stream.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Red bar.
Shoo! Go away!
See, whenever your health
Go
gets
away.
low during a battle,
Go
under
away,
about 20%, your Pokemon's health bar turns red,
I
and
heard
the
you
game plays
too.
this constant beeping noise throughout the battle. It was basically the game's way of grabbing your attention and saying, you better be careful, you don't have much health left, and die easily. It turns out this really side effects. There's normally long sound effects and
Oh my
animations that
God.
play whenever you
I gave
gain
you one,
moves
it's
or
okay.
level up.
Floofy.
The red bar
Floofy's about to
noise
crash
overlaps
anyway.
these
He's on
sound effects and
melatonin.
makes them not play.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't
Luffy's
want to
about
sleep
to
anyway,
crash.
actually.
So ideally,
Yeah.
Worcester would
So anyways, what
Floofy.
the fuck's going on?
This
I
is
left
all
for
just
a
a bad
second.
dream, Floofy. Floofy, you're
Uh-huh.
imagining all of it.
It's just a dream.
I
It's
just-
just a dream.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
This is all a
Uh-huh.
dream.
Is that
It's all
right?
just a dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming that Toby gave out a sub, that Kai gave out a sub, that Toby gave out
Yeah.
a sub, that
Yeah.
Mark gave
Yeah.
out
All
a
a
sub,
dream.
that Minnie
Just
gave out a
relax.
sub. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
yeah, you're dreaming all
it's
of it.
just a
Yeah, the
dream. You're
melatonin.
right.
get
You're right. It
down
is
to
the
low health.
melatonin that I took a
At
minute
that
ago.
health
That's
for as long
definitely
as you
hitting
can do
already.
and get as many benefits
Yeah,
as
it is.
possible from Red Bar.
You
Is that
actually
what
never
problem
played
correctly?
Helmet Rider.
He was often
You
one
never,
attack
you
away
never
from
Your
got
life.
dying
X
when under the
pubs. You
effects
never
of
Okay,
Red
is
Bar.
is my
So there was no real
Stop.
consistent way to set
Is
it
a
up
sleep
repeatedly
thing
throughout the
showing
run.
on
And ultimately,
Discord?
he was
So if you
hardly
need a
able to use
screenshot,
Red Bar
Kai.
at all in this
Yes.
run.
Yeah.
Only in a
Alright.
couple of places.
Good night, chat.
But partially thanks
night.
to a
Good
really
night.
strong
Thank you
Red
for
Bar,
everything,
it was
and
still
thank you for
enough
the
to push
subs
down
for the
record
people who
1
gave
more
them
minute
just
to
now.
1 hour
I'm
and
sorry.
27 seconds.
I would be more
This
thankful.
time
I think I
streamed
have a good
live for
excuse.
the world to see. By the way, the splits
Goodbye.
you see on the side were for real
Good
time.
night.
Now, time
To
to
give
snap your
everyone
headphones
watching
and
an
off.
idea if he was on a good or a bad pace. The time that
Okay,
runners
now
were
we
actually
continue the hype
expected
train.
to in the end
Chat.
was
No,
the in-game
Chat.
now
time.
it's
Chat.
resident
Come on.
sleepers for the entire 10 hours. Go.
Chat, come on. Chat, come on. Come on, chat.
You
get it?
do
Please.
anymore, so I-
Congratulations, man.
And I got trips on my
Come on, let's just.
I wanna
So
go.
by this
Extended
point,
further.
Worcester had the record for close to a year and a half
Come on.
without anybody being able to challenge him.
What are you doing?
His method
Oh.
of taking Squirtle
Oh.
and running
Okay.
with him just wasn't working
Oh.
for anybody else.
Oh god.
Well,
What's he
if
doing?
people couldn't
on
outplay
his
him
phone.
just yet, maybe somebody could out
Why you are
strategize
in?
him.
Why are you in
This is
Twitch
extra tricky.
light mode? Why are you in Twitch light mode?
Wait, I heard you.
Fuck
I
you!
heard you.
Fuck you, bitch!
Wolfie, I heard
Extra
Kai
Tricky
through
decided
the
to start with
thing.
Squirtle,
Twitch
just like
light mode
Worcester,
skull.
because he could quickly get through the first
Yes,
gym
but-
with him.
Okay, Twitch.
However, instead of ignoring all other Pokemon,
Who uses
he
Twitch
captured
light
one. Nidoran.
load?
He then
Ugh,
proceeded to
sorry.
use
Wait,
it to
load?
level him up until he evolved into Nidoking.
Oh, he's doing it.
Oh,
Nidoking
it's
was
9
really
a.m..
overpowered. He has strong stats, can use
Alright,
moves
I'm
like
gonna
Thrash
head out
and
for a
Horn Drill
bit.
to quickly
Oh,
take down
alright.
enemies, and was
I-
effective
Yeah,
against
I-
most other types
I
of
mean,
Pokemon.
really
Wait,
need
why
to
is-
Most
sleep.
importantly,
Okay,
though,
why is
he was a lot
Flippy
more
sleeping
effective
on
than
his bed
Squirtle.
backwards?
And also, why is he? on
That's how he
Twitch?
sleeps.
159.
So you just sleeps backwards?
Yeah. That's how he
Okay,
sleeps.
crazy.
I got 159.
I once tried that. I once did that. It's weird. Don't.
This meant a couple of things for Extra
Yeah.
Tricky. The first being that he had to play on
It's actually
Pokemon Red
that would
instead
be
of
very
Pokemon
uncomfortable.
Blue.
I don't like that.
Pokemon Red gives
You
you a
see,
30% chance of encountering
my
a
bed is
male
above me, and if I
Nidoran,
sleep
which is needed to
like,
evolve into
back to front,
Nidoking,
I
versus
could fall off.
Pokemon Blue's 5% chance.
Oh,
Good night,
Yeah,
Alex. by
then
the way.
don't.
158.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I really need to sleep,
But
so I'll be back like
157 definitely
I don't know, later.
going
Yes.
to come.
Have a nice day.
Yes.
Definitely will come.
Or I guess
Nice.
day at
Second
this
thing
point.
then is
But
that the run was
Right.
faster.
Hype
now,
train success.
Right?
I'll be
Let's
back
go.
in.
Yeah.
Well, not
an hour,
exactly.
so I'm just gonna join
Yes,
the call,
Nidoking
so-
was an extremely
Goodbye.
powerful Pokemon, but it took
Bye.
time to capture him in the first place
Yeah, I'll
and
go to
level
bed
him up
now.
to where he needed
I'm
to
gonna
be.
go eat something and go
Bye.
to bed.
It
so-
wasn't clear back then
I'll see you
if
guys
Worcester's
later.
Blue
Thanks for the
Squirtle
fun.
route or the
Appreciate
new
it.
Red and
Yeah.
Nidoking route was faster.
Good night.
Bye.
Nonetheless,
Night.
Extra
Bye-bye.
Tricky began doing runs of Pokemon Red with the new route.
Alright, so who's all
He did his
staying
runs
here?
on emulator,
I'm staying.
which I'm sure won't cause any controversy
So I may
later or
quickly
anything.
eat.
There's a.
And as you've seen,
Yeah, I
we
might
should
I
see
might go
alright,
to the
but-
store and get some
closing in on
stuff.
Worcester's record of
Alright,
157.
Yes, I'll be here.
Yes! I got it! Yes!
I wonder how quickly before it
157.
crashes.
I
Oh.
hope it doesn't.
It's probably going to.
Well, there we go. 157.
Yeah, let's be hopeful.
Somebody had finally caught
Yeah.
up to Worcester.
Wait, I got a.
If
Did I
nothing
get a
else,
Shiggy?
it proved that this Nidoking route could compete with the Squirtle route.
Oh my
And
god.
even though he had
Damn
played
it.
the game for so long,
If you
it
still
wasn't
even
impossible to
remember that
compete
name.
against Worcester.
But I'm afraid you've been
What is
misinformed.
So
he
then we go
doing?
into June
Get in the bed.
2013.
Get in
I think
bed.
he's trying
And
to
honestly,
get
this
the
was
Get in
one
bed.
of the
camera to
greatest
him.
months of speedrunning for a game that I've ever heard of. It all
Yeah, that's
started on
perfect.
June 16th. Extra
Camera
Tricky
just-
was on a
It's-
run
yeah,
with
fine.
the Nidoking route
Because
that,
he's
as you
next
could
to
see
the
from his
video.
splits,
That's good.
was a minute
I
ahead of the
can't.
record.
I'll be honest. I actually
That meant
really
that
like
if you
this
finished
room
this
with,
run,
because it's
it
dark
would
enough
probably be a
where it
minute
just
ahead
looks
of the
like a shadowy
157,
figure in a
and you'd get a
shadowy area.
156. Everything had gone smoothly, but then
Oh, that's his
It's got a
first
very,
move.
it's got a very well designed tone
No!
to it.
It didn't
He's
fucking
not even
press
asleep.
left.
Asleep yet? That's not when.
Fuck. What does this guy have?
But yeah, well, when he
I
does
pressed
fall
left.
asleep, that's
What
when
the
the
hell?
demons will come
What
out,
does
right?
he have? What does he have?
Yeah, don't worry.
he was
does
trying
snort
to
shot.
avoid this encounter with a
Bad
trainer.
person.
In
Really
general, you
cute.
want to avoid all encounters that are unnecessary, since you gain nothing valuable
I think I'm
from them
actually
and they
head to the
waste
store.
time.
Also, I'll be back
Extra
in
Tricky
like.
was attempting to
Yeah,
sidestep
I
around him and
think
stay out
like
of
an
his sight,
hour max.
but he accidentally messed up his movements
But
and
I'll be
forced an
back.
encounter with him.
Yeah, going
In
to
all,
the
it
store.
wasted about a minute,
I'll be back.
essentially erasing his lead and leaving him with yet
I'll be
another
back.
tied world record of
Goofy, we hear
157.
you on your phone, shit.
So that was June 16th, and this is what happened the next day, June 17th.
Fuck you.
This is Bees. You may not have heard
You
of
got
him
a big
before.
sip,
I haven't
Floofy.
mentioned him before this point.
You better
But you
do
can see
it.
from his Twitch.tv.
I mean, I'll do it
highlights
for you,
that
but,
he
like-
started
Why
streaming
is
his runs
someone's
sometime
username
in early
Bees?
2013, finishing runs a little bit over 2 hours long.
Big sip chat.
And after playing more over the following months, boom, he got the record. He used the same red Nidoking
Now he's just
route that
under the
Extra
covers
Tricky
with the
had
phone.
used,
Oh, there's the phone.
played really well, and it paid off for him. He was a full minute ahead of anybody else. 2 days later, June 19th, Extra Tricky did more attempts to get the record back. He had this run that was looking
Damn, I would
really good
love
from
to
the start.
talk to people in the
fact, it was good
VC.
enough
I
to
mean,
probably
we're
be the
right
best
here.
pace he had
Talk
ever
to
beat.
Yeah,
us.
hello, how are you doing today?
Then he
Hi.
entered into Mountain
I'm gonna
Moon.
kick Jolo.
I mentioned
Oh.
before that you wanted to minimize
joking. You can
unnecessary
stay. For
encounters
now.
since you gain
Yay.
nothing from them. You're at a
That's
large
funny.
risk
I
of
can
getting some
server
random
deafen and
encounters in
mute
Mountain
people
Moon,
and time them
you're
out and
usually
ban
gonna end
them,
up
but I
with a
can't
handful of them in
kick
an
them
average
and I
run.
can't disconnect them.
But on this particular run, Extra
That's
Tricky got
hilarious.
18 random
Good
Well,
night,
disconnecting-
Alex.
Disconnecting comes
Moon
with
entrance, that's-
moving.
Good
night.
Approximately as good as my best ever.
Alright.
Fuck. And also do the last. Ah, this encounter raid is complete garbage. And I have the goods. Oh. This is stupid. What?
He lost 3 minutes,
Man, I love verbs.
putting him at 2.5 minutes behind overall. Remarkably though,
That was
he
a
didn't give
useless
up.
sentence.
He kept going and started to bring the run back.
Oh god,
On the
oh
Misty
god.
split, he got 3 critical hits, saving him a turn for each one. Since he defeated them quicker, this meant he didn't have to go into the menu to heal before
What's
Misty.
the Lego bear? It sucks.
All of this
Well,
saved
we
around
can't move you in the
35
server. It's a
seconds.
private server.
In his old
Oh.
personal best, on the Pokeflute
Sorry,
split,
not really.
he hit himself in confusion, so he had to heal while he kept getting thrashed. This run, he was able to avoid that, and he picked up 40 more seconds
I'm
there.
tired, boy. When my mark
Luckily,
gets back,
he
I'll
also got
probably
incredibly good
see about
DVs on his Nidoking this
snapping.
run, so he was able to defeat opponents a little
Snapping.
bit quicker and picked up
Snapping.
seconds in many of the splits late in
I
the game.
stuttered.
But the icing on the cake was the fact
it's
that the splits he
understandable.
was up against were the ones I mentioned before.
My mom
with
told
the
me to
accidental
shut up, and I
encounter in
told
the
her
final
that it's
split.
nearly 10 a.m.
He was able to successfully sidestep around the trainer this time.
Like, bitch,
and
I
with
can
that,
start being
he
loud
closed out one
now.
of the all-time greatest comebacks in
It hit
speedrunning
7
history.
a.m. You fucking get rid of your grace period. Goodbye, bitch.
Yes!
Actually, that's a lie. I try to be wary until like 9.
156.
Though I don't normally stay up this late. I used to.
This run proved how much
I don't
potential the
anymore.
category still had. Extra Tricky had got
Aw,
156,
fluffing
but
around.
still lost multiple minutes early in the game.
That's the first
He
cut.
mentioned in the description of that video that a 155,
Not really mad about it, Kai.
or
I'm
maybe
probably
even a
gonna go to
154
sleep. Alright,
might
Dark.
be possible.
Sleep well.
So who was going to be the one to take it that low? Now that Extra
There's the
Tricky
second
and
cut.
Bees were tied for the
Oh,
record,
no, never mind.
and they've been
Big
going
step,
back and forth
big
with
step,
it for a couple
big
of
step.
months, it might have seemed like the Pokemon Red
Aw,
route
no
with
big step.
Nidoking was the definitively
Scam.
better option if one was to go for a time that low. But Worcester proved all who may have thought that wrong. Just 10 days after Extra Tricky's 156, Worcester was
He's
doing
such a
attempts of the game with
cutie.
Squirtle on Pokemon Blue, and he got on a really good run.
Right on.
155.
Luby's having a
I
heart
like-
attack? Nah, just having trouble settling down.
I like the person that just decides to name their Pokemon I.
Awesome.
That's a speedrun thing, isn't it?
Once again,
Speed
the
up
record had
the
fallen back into Worcester's hands.
to speed up how
He was the
quickly
only
it'll
top-level
type.
runner
What
still
the
playing
hell?
on Pokemon Blue, but that wasn't an issue for him at all. He
And it
didn't
might
care that
be.
he was the only person not getting Nidoking. He was still able to
I
beat the others
have a
anyway.
big cock. Smiley face.
Well, except for the fact that the day after Worcester got this
Congrats.
run, Extra Tricky got a 155 on Pokemon Red.
I didn't say thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear.
Now the world record is tied again.
A month later,
Ooh,
Bees
wow.
got himself a 155 on Pokemon Red as
Okay.
well. And what happened from August 2013 through December 2013 was pretty great. 4 separate runners
Dark,
were able
don't
to get
do
a
that,
154.
shithead.
Already established runner Extra Tricky was the first to get it, once again using the Pokemon Red Nidoking route. Over the following months, runners Mounts Bank and J Payne Train were able to achieve a 154 on Pokemon Red as well. And yes, Worcester too was able to get a 154 on Pokemon Blue with Squirtle. I'm not going to go into great detail for any of these 4 runs. They were essentially just better versions of the 155 that had come immediately prior. Better
God
DVs,
damn it, Mountain
fewer
Dew.
random encounters, utilizing
I
Red
haven't
Bar more,
heard of Mountain.
that sort of
I've only
stuff.
heard of Mountain Dew from one
I'm gonna
person.
go off on a really quick tangent here.
In like
late
the,
2013,
at
it was
all
around
in
the
like
same
the
time
last
that people began running a new
2
category
years,
of
and
Pokemon
now
Red and Blue,
just the last
known as
3 days
glitched
I've heard
single
about it
segments.
several times.
Everyone
from
I've
random
talked about up to
sources.
this point, and everyone I will be talking about after this point, is from a category known as any % glitchless, meaning that you can beat the
Another
game as
movement.
fast as you can without using any glitches. Glitched single segment, on the other hand, allowed you to use glitches,
Back on the phone.
walking through walls, skipping gym leaders, things like that.
You do be on the phone,
This
bro.
category originally let you beat the game in about an hour, and has since been pushed down to under 20 minutes.
We're gonna drop a
But
temp
that's a progression
on
for another
Santa.
day.
So you're not gonna
Now,
go
we
to
had
bed,
these
that's what
4
you're
runners,
saying?
each with a
Dark.
154. Who would be the first to break the tie? Would it be Extra Tricky with his experience with the Nidoking route? Would it be one of the 2 newcomers? Or would it be Worcester with his Pokemon Blue Squirtle route? Well, it was indeed one of the newcomers, Mountsbank. He got a 153 in December 2013, but sadly for us, it seems the video for this run doesn't exist anymore. All that's really known about it is he played on Pokemon Red with the Nidoking route and finished with the 153 as the in-game time at the end. A few months later though, in March 2014, Worcester more or less put the world of Pokemon Red Blue speedrunning on its head.
151.
So how in the world was a 151 possible? The key was a route that Mountsbank had discovered a few months prior. You play on Pokemon Red, start with Squirtle, and then get Nidoking just like the old runs. Unlike the old runs, however, when you fight Koga, Weezing
I
does a
kind of want to
self-destruct
play
attack.
I'm only sleeping
This
now
causes
and just
both
see what it
Nidoking
is.
and Koda to die, but Nidoking gets revived with low health because you use rare candies. And you know what it means when you have low health. You get Red Bar. Once you had Red Bar, you could hang on to it while
Okay,
you
this is on
one-hit
Steam.
KO'd most Pokemon until Bruno. This consistent method of getting Red Bar and hanging on to it for an extended period of time was enough to save somewhere between
don't know how to
1.5
spell
and
sleeping,
2
apparently.
minutes. Nobody ended up getting a run with the Koga Red Bar
It's
strategy until Worcester did, so once he finally
Just
pulled off
trying
the
to fall
run, it was
asleep.
record by 2 full minutes. The 151 stood unchallenged for a few months.
And a demo
But on
for
July
trying to
9th,
fall- I'm gonna play the demo for
2014,
trying to fall
a
asleep
video
right now.
popped up on YouTube.
Best.
Pokemon Red any % glitchless in 150 by somebody named Exarion. Nobody had heard of Exarion before.
Oh, I still have
Worcester,
DVD
Extra
open
Tricky,
accidentally.
Mountsbank, none of them had any idea who he was. He didn't have any videos on YouTube before this one. The run was clearly done on an emulator, which is allowed, but historically, whenever a speedrun pops up out of nowhere like this, it's usually fake. So when this run was posted, many dismissed it in the same way. But there was also no proof that the run wasn't legitimate either. The top level runners agreed that everything appeared to be in order, and they figured that it probably was a real run.
Why though?
Exarion himself seemed to be very knowledgeable about the game as well, going as far as posing his own commentary over the run.
Unless you're in like a really high red bar.
I should also probably remove spam
or
through trial.
Heal and give the Bellsprout a turn. And the Bellsprout has wrap.
Because it does have a crash
trigger in it. It was just so difficult
to
tell for sure if the run was cheated or not, since when you play Pokemon on an emulator, there's no way to tell if it was tool assisted or not. Tool assisted speedruns are when you enter an emulator and manually tell the game what inputs will be pushed on each frame all the way through the game to create a perfect, or near perfect, speedrun. This can help you both manipulate randomness and execute everything perfectly. The run was reluctantly put up on the official Pokemon Red and Blue leaderboards after a while, but it was quite a controversial decision. Nowadays, we know for a fact that this run was 100% legitimate, and as you'll soon see, Exarion went on to be a very respected runner. But back in 2014, this run was so debated that it led to a severe rule change for the leaderboards that December. Any run of Pokemon Red and Blue that would be considered an official world record had to be run on a console instead of an emulator, so no tool-assisted runs could be passed off as legitimate. This rule put the leaderboards in an incredibly strange position. Top runners of the game had been doing their world record runs on emulator for over a year at that point. That meant that the new official world record defaulted to a 154 that Worcester had decided to do on console just for the heck of it in April 2014. So all of a sudden, the world record once again had an incredible time save potential. We knew from Exarion's run that a 150 was possible, so Worcester and Exarion each took their turns taking the world record back to where it needed to be in September 2014.
Would have been a better run than this. I'm like really happy with that though. Like that's just because like second full run on console.
Gonna save me. 151. 151. Yes. Very nice. Very nice.
It's what I needed. Oh man.
To push the run to 149, however, would take the help of some more work from Exarion. He made this incredibly extensive Google document that detailed different ways to play out the end of the game depending on what DVs your Nidoking had. Depending on your attack, speed, and special values, it would tell you the optimal order to go through the last gyms, the order to use certain items, among a bunch of other things. So, more runs that made it deep late into the game now have potential to be
this actually looks like
record.
a genuinely really high quality horror
This turned out to be
game.
the key that Exarion needed for a new world record. In January 2015, he became the first person to complete a sub-150 run of Pokemon Red.
Like this is surreal. More than my original. It's not just that I got the 149. I played so solidly.
And he did play so solidly. His work making the spreadsheet paid off, and he finished off a run that wouldn't be challenged for a long time. In fact, 10 months passed without anybody being able to even tie Exarion's 149. But in November 2015, a Pokemon speedrunner by the name of Swap was in the middle of an 80% glitchless attempt of Pokemon Red. His personal best was around the 2-hour mark. Definitely not a world record contender, but a respected runner nonetheless. On this particular run, he entered into the bike shop and opened the bike shop menu and prepared to use a bike voucher. He realized that he didn't have a bike voucher to use, however, and continued playing through the game, lamenting over his mistake.
Wow. By your snake?
Yeah, I did just do that.
I was taking her out of her
But
tank
something strange
and I
then
spooked
happened.
her.
Every time after that point where text
It's actually
appeared
pretty
on
cool
the
to have
screen
a
for
pet
fights,
snake.
it didn't have to type out like it normally did.
Yeah,
Instead,
she's a
it
ball
just
python,
appeared
and ball
instantly.
pythons are usually pretty
Swap had
tame
no
unless
idea what
you
was going
spook
on.
them real bad.
I'm so
And
confused.
I was
His
trying to
chat
take
had
her
no
out of her
idea what was
tank, and
going on, and
she was
nobody in the
tangled on her
community
plant,
had
so
any
I was
idea
trying to
what was
untangle
going
her
on.
before I took her out, and she
It was
bit
quickly
me 'cause
figured
she
out
was
though.
scared.
When you
'Cause she
enter the
couldn't see
bike
my
shop
hand.
menu, the game sets a flag for text to appear instantly. If you don't have a bike voucher and exit out of the menu, the
So
game
it's
never
my
gets
fault
rid of
that she
that
bit
flag.
me, pretty much.
All text then appears instantly just like it would in the bike shop menu, and throughout the whole run, this saves about 1 to 1.5 minutes.
Because snakes will never
A runner
bite
named
you
Gunner Maniac
if
used
they
this
have
trick to his
to.
advantage to get a 148
Or
run
snakes will only
in
bite you
February
if they have
2016.
to, pretty much.
148.
It looks pretty dope though. I'd show
But
it if
hang
it
on a
wasn't
minute,
gory.
remember what this category was called? Any percent glitchless.
What,
Was
the
this
bite?
instant text trick a glitch?
Yeah.
Think about it, you were more or less making the game do something that it was not intended to do.
Interesting.
But then again, all that was happening was the game not bothering to reset the flag. The player wasn't doing anything strange, it was the game doing something strange.
Being bit by a
The
full
community debated this for a while before Gunner Maniac's run,
Metal.
ultimately deciding that it wasn't a glitch.
It hurts.
But after Gunner Maniac's run, the topic was
Feels
brought
like a
up
paper
again,
cut, to be
and it was
honest.
decided that the trick wasn't allowed for any percent glitchless. So, this 148 got reclassified into a new category called
What are
No
you
Major
doing,
Glitches,
Shad? I can
and the
hear
any
you
percent
moving in your
glitchless
tank.
record was still Exarion's 149 from 13 months prior. Ultimately though, Gunner Maniac would end up tying the 149 world record a few months later.
149, baby. Let's fucking go. We did it. World record. That's a world record tie with Exarion.
However, thanks to a
Anyways,
run with a huge
I know
time-saving
now
Not Moon due
not
to
to
very
do
few
that
random
and to
encounters,
make sure the plants are
Exarion
out of the
fired
way
right
before I
back
try
in
to take her out of the
August
tank.
2016 with an incredible 148.
We'll keep going for...
A couple of weeks after Exarion's run, a significant change was made to all Pokemon speedruns. Historically, every game in the franchise had their runs timed with the
It's also my
in-game
fault
timer
that
at the end
I
of the game.
forgot to.
On August 18th,
or like
however,
I haven't been taking her
community
out on
decided
the
that
regularly.
all future runs of Pokemon would
regular-
be timed
on the
with a
regular.
traditional, real-time
Who's in the
timer
call?
from
I only
start
know
to finish.
Toby. Toby is
There were a
deafened
few
and Mark
reasons
is
for this
deafened.
decision. The first
I'm
one was that the
Kaiwu,
only
and
reason
then
Pokemon was
Jam
ever
Taste
timed with
Normal
the in-game
is
timer to
Jalo,
begin with was because of old
who
rules from the
is
website
a
Speed Demos
person.
Archive,
I'm not sure what
where
you're
runners
known
used to
for,
submit
to be
most of
honest.
their speedruns for everyone to
A
see them.
human being that lives
Their rules
and
said that
breathes
if a
on
game
this
had an
same earth
in-game
as
timer,
you.
then all
I
runs
just
had to
typed
be
the same
submitted
word.
with that in-game time. Speed
Let
Demos
me
Archive's
update.
reasoning
Is there
at the time was that an
Hawkman?
in-game timer would be more accurate than any
gotta
external
be,
timing
is he?
method. But this didn't
Okay,
always
I'm gonna
end up
make a
being
cock
true.
man.
Fluffy
So,
doesn't often.
most games communities, such as Super Metroid for
I'm
instance,
so good at adding
eventually
command.
abandoned
I can
this
just tell you
practice.
later.
Also, with the in-game timer, it was possible that a run could be nearly a minute faster than another run and still be tied with it. The 149 that Exarion and Gunner Maniac
Well, I know a
both got,
guy
for
who knows
instance.
Jalo,
It's
unless he was
possible that
lying,
Exarion's
depends on him.
149 could have been a
Wad, then.
148.31 in reality, while Gunner Maniac's could have been a 149.29. Both of these times would have been rounded to a 149, so even though Exarion's run was 58 seconds faster, the world record would have been tied. Exarion's 148 world record was actually a 150.31 in real time, since the in-game timer tended to report times as being a couple minutes faster than the game actually took due to
God,
load
I
times.
can't imagine.
So now, the new
doing
time to
this,
beat was
like,
150.31 instead of 148.
Doing like hour
and the key to
and a
beating that
half,
time
hour
lied within a trick that
and
had been
50-minute
theoretically
long
possible
speed
for a long
runs.
time, but was about to have its door blown wide open. This trick was RNG manipulation. For anybody who may not know what RNG is, it stands for
Oh,
Random
cool.
Number
I did
Generator,
that wrong.
and it's essentially just a fancy way of
Mind-numbing.
saying luck. So, it's a way of manipulating the luck in the game
Adcom.
to get exactly the stats or items that you need.
Oh no, he uses.
The quickest and easiest way of explaining the RNG
Maybe
manipulation is that the way the game determines what RNG it will
Uh-huh.
give you
Okay,
is
never
from
mind.
the instant you start up the Game Boy. The game tracks your inputs, and based on which buttons you're pressing when, it will change the RNG that you get. Over the course of an entire run,
Oh,
your
there's more
inputs will
movement.
vary drastically, so controlling the RNG this way
He's not
seemed
asleep yet
impossible.
though. He's still on his phone.
But if you saved and quit
Yeah.
the game right before a point where you wanted something, be it stats or an item, you could turn the Game Boy off to get rid of the inputs that were already tracked, then turn it on and do the exact few inputs you need to load into the game. Based on what these few inputs were, you could then control what RNG you get immediately upon returning to the game. These inputs were usually fairly simple, stuff like holding A while the game powers on, but the difficulty that prevented people from utilizing it for so many years was that you needed a frame-perfect A press to clear the save info box the frame after pressing continue. You have a 1/60th of a second timing window to do this, so doing it repeatedly whenever you wanted to manipulate RNG wasn't going to be too viable. But then, that same August, People noticed a video called Pokemon Blue in 69 A presses, where somebody beat the game while only pressing the A button.
Oh yes, I do
69
indeed know
times.
who Hearts is.
And funnily enough, this person was able to just hold the A button down all the way through clearing the save info box. This oversight meant that there was no
Indeed,
need
I
to
do.
do a frame perfect A press, since
Indeed.com.
you could just hold down the A button instead.
Ayo,
Initially,
who the fuck
players
the
found
fuck's
3
bitch
places
at?
where the RNG manipulation could definitely be helpful. While more places have been discovered since then,
Okay,
these
another one's
three
just called
remain
B.
crucially
It's gotta
important.
be.
Before Nidobush,
A,
you could
yeah,
save
it's
and
gotta
quit
be
to
like
get
a
a Nido
speedrun
Ran
thing,
with a
just to
good
do
level
one
and
letter
good
so it
DVs.
types faster.
In Mount's Moon, you can save and quit to skip all random
Yeah.
encounters until Rocket. And finally, outside of Surge's gym, you could save and quit to
Alright,
manipulate
Tob.
which trash cans the 2 switches were under so you didn't have to waste time
Toby
guessing.
Lerone, I
With
tried.
these 3 new tricks,
Tob
so
Lerone.
much RNG and randomness was now taken out of the run. Using the RNG manipulation to his advantage, Xarion was able to get a run of 149.48 in September 2016.
How?
Then, in early 2017, Gunner Maniac once again beat Xarion with a 149.41.
Hey, you will after it's
Interestingly,
actually
the
really loud.
in-game timer was a 147 in this run compared to a 146 in Xarion's run, but the in-game time
It'll
didn't
only
matter
stay
anymore.
for like an
The record
hour.
was still Gunner
Cringe.
Maniac's. This brings us to the most recent world record, 148.50 by PokeGuy84.
Toad.
The large time save over the previous record mainly came from a different late game route that involves fighting Giovanni first and getting Earthquake
Thank you for the
later,
follow,
so you
Aquamarine.
skip having to fight an optional trainer. But lately, PokeGuy has been trying to push the record even farther by using a trick known as Extended Manipulation.
Oh.
Extended Manipulation is essentially an extended version of RNG manipulation.
It's not my fault.
Normally,
I
you
work
want
at
to
8
manipulate
o'clock.
a Pidgey outside of Mount Moon
Nice,
so you can capture
Toby.
him by saving and
Nice.
quitting and performing the correct inputs to get back into the game to make him appear.
14
But you
men and
also
a
want to
baby in a
manipulate
room together.
Paras
What
into
did you
appear
have
right after
for
you get into Mount Moon,
breakfast?
so you can capture him as well.
I don't like this.
This would mean you'd have to
question.
do 2 save and quits nearly
The
back to
baby?
back to perform 2 separate RNG manipulations.
I hope
baby?
not.
Turns out it's
I
possible
hope
to
if we're
play
eating
through the
someone
game
enough to
from the
try. Actually,
Pidgey encounter.
I guess if you
until
had
when
to
you need
cannibalize
do the Paras
anyone, I
encounter
guess the
with
baby
close
would be
enough
the
inputs
best
to still get
option.
the Paras to appear, without needing to do that second save and quit. But the amount of precise inputs you have to chain together is really difficult. In addition to the extended manipulation, a new early game route has been routed as well, where you skip the Route 3 center and fight the Route 3 last, and pick up Mega Punch in Mount Moon.
Get paid more
These
as it is
strategies
on
were all
Easter's
much more risky
base.
though, since you have less HP when fighting last. Nobody has been able to complete a run with either extended manip or this new early route.
Wait,
So,
today's Easter?
as of today,
not
PokeGuy84's
yet.
148.50 is
Sunday
where the
is
world
Easter.
record stands.
Okay. Wait, what day is today?
Pokemon Red and Blue has
Saturday
certainly
for
had
me.
one of the
Okay, I was
craziest
right.
speedrun journeys
I know
of
how
any
day
game out
time
there.
works.
The any percent glitchless category may not have had the most ridiculous, game-breaking bugs of a game like Super Mario 64 did,
What is
or the insane
Maka's
optimization of a category like Super Mario Bros.
Why is it cutting to a clip
Wait, I don't know.
of Super
Maybe.
Mario speedrunning?
But instead, a combination of
summoning
rule
salt
changes,
videos without audio or
controversy, and the frequent
different
discovery
experience.
of new routes and strategies. And this is just the beginning of this game's
Okay,
world
okay,
record
guys, can we
progression.
all agree that
The new
Macca's
extended
breakfast
manipulation
is
and early
better
game
than
route I
normal
talked about
meals?
before
Like their
will be
hash
used in the
browns
future
and
to drop the
muffins?
game's
Oh my god,
time even more.
yeah.
I don't know
There's
what
also
Macca's
been talk
is.
of re-allowing the instant text glitch and merging the Japanese and American leaderboards.
Macca's is McDonald's.
So, be sure to keep an eye out
Oh.
for any of the runners listed in this video,
Dude,
or
if
possibly even a
it
new runner,
wasn't
to continue writing this game's record
10
history in the
o'clock,
future. Thanks
and
for watching.
2, my parents weren't home, I would, or my mom
So
wasn't
this
home.
is the part of the video
I
where I
would
normally just
100%
have a
order
black screen with
Macca's
links to other
breakfast. It
videos,
just-
but since I can't link it
yes.
here, I also just wanted to mention that I sometimes do speedruns on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/summoningsalt, so feel free to follow me there if you want to watch me play, or just talk about speedruns, or give me feedback, or whatever you want to do. Thanks.
Oh, the video's done.
Base.
This is F9, one of the official campaign tracks in Trackmania Nation's Esports World Cup, a competitive Formula racing game released in 2006. The timeline of Trackmania games can get a little confusing, but this game was Nadeo's first big international hit. Trackmania Nation's Esports World Cup featured online multiplayer, in-game track building and replay editing tools, and even global ranking leaderboards, all for free, which was a rare thing 15 years ago. The game attracted millions of players to take to the international stadium and try their hands at racing for the fastest records. 2 years later, in 2008, Nadeo would polish the game even further and re-release it as the now infamous Trackmania Nations Forever. Trackmania Nations Esports World Cup and Trackmania Nations Forever are almost identical, featuring very similar physics and graphics. The biggest difference between them is the campaign tracks in each game. Trackmania Nations Forever has a campaign of 65 tracks, but Nations Esports World Cup has a campaign of 121 tracks, and one of these tracks
I can't tell if this is a summoning soul video or not.
Where for the last 15 years,
It's
players
a
have
video.
battled to hold the world record. The objective in any Trackmania game is to
Oh
drive
no,
as
never mind.
fast
That's
as you
Mario.
possibly
That is
can
definitely a
to the
summoning
finish
soul video.
line and compete for the top records on the leaderboards.
Is that Mario?
So
That's
it's
not
essentially
Mario.
made for speedrunning
Is it not Mario? Am I stupid? No, it literally says Mario in it.
Track in the game.
That's
and
not
on every
Mario.
leaderboard, thousands of players have attempted to
I
become
swear I
the best
literally just
over
read the
years.
word Mario in that.
But F9
It's a
stands
whole
out
ass
as a
racing
particularly
game, but that
interesting
ain't
track.
Mario.
It has such
Mario
a
Kart.
rich history of
Trackmania.
innovation and improvement.
What?
Because on this track,
Yes,
there are
that's what
seemingly
it
no
says.
limits to how far players are willing
Swear I
to go
read Mario.
in
Do you
order
see
to
it?
win.
Trackmania.
Oh, now I
World
see
record
it.
history
Oh
of
wait, that says
Trackmania's
like
F9.
Madio or something. Nadio.
Let's start by
Oh.
taking a look at the track.
That said Mario.
The route on F9 is pretty simple, consisting of only left turns and jumps that goes round and round in a spiral with increasingly higher speeds.
You do the
The
move.
formula for going fast
Oh,
on this track
oh.
is having good speed management,
Based.
maximizing how much speed you're able to carry into each jump, through each turn, and after every landing. If you
Good
go a
night,
little bit too
baby.
fast, you'll launch right
Good
off the
night.
track. And if you slow down too much, well, you won't get a very fast time. Already in the early days, the top players were tethering right at the edge of this limit
Chat, isn't
and
Floofy
trying
one
to push the
so
track record
based?
as low as they could. The first record ever uploaded to the leaderboards was a 46:08,
love airtime.
set by the player Iron Dragons,
Hey-o.
driven on the 27th of January 2006.
4
the
children
same
walk into a
day
bar. Do
as
they
the game
now?
released. But this run was far from optimized. On the release day,
Wait, you were
the world
saying
record
4
would
men
be
walk
improved
into a
5
bar.
more times, down to a 44:79, driven by the player Petit.
Is this the same bar that?
Over the following 2 weeks,
Is this
the
the
record
same
would
bar
continue
that
to
the
drop
men are
lower
in?
and lower.
Yeah.
On the 7th of
At,
February
in the middle of nowhere with a
2006,
baby in the morning.
the player Xenon achieved a time of 43:29. This was a really
And
strong
one
record,
says-
considering it
And
was
it's
driven
14
1.5
men
decades
and a
ago.
baby.
Xenon's run had no big visible flaws. He had good racing lines
I
and
like
great
your
speed
eyes.
management on every jump, maintaining a lot
Saying
of
4
momentum
children walking
And
into a
then
bar.
a man
and setting a
comes
very
up
tough
to
benchmark
them.
to beat. for
Probably one of the
anyone who wanted
men
the F9 record.
from the group of
But sadly
14.
for Xenon, the
Mhm.
record wouldn't stand for as long as it probably should have, because only 3 months later, the player
Yeah, it's
Kari
Nadia.
would take to the track and achieve a 43:06, using a new trick. That trick was to air brake. On every single jump, Kari tapped the brake mid-air, which for whatever reason stops your car's rotation.
And says, I
and
have
allowed
13
Kari
other
to land
people with
perfectly
me.
flat
Yes.
on every jump.
What is
giving it
wrong?
Much more speed
There are
throughout the
children in a
race.
bar.
It's hard to imagine a
There-
time
the
where
baby
air
is
brake
missing,
was
they're
a
not counting the
revolutionary technique
baby.
in Trackmania, as it now stands as one of the most
The baby's
fundamental
a girl.
tricks we know. But players back in 2006
No, it's his people.
didn't have any guides or tutorials to go off of. They had to figure this out on their
Did they
own.
eat the
And
child?
Kari managed to use the air brakes on F9
My guess
to
is
great
that
effect,
it's the children going
beating
into a
the world
bar.
record by 23/100ths of a second. Kari wasn't done yet though. He really liked the track F9, claiming it as his favorite in the campaign. And over the course of the year 2006, he improved his own world record 4 more times.
Are we never
down to
gonna
a
get an answer, or is it just
42:53,
is it
doing the same
cliffhanger?
strategy but with more
I
refined
guess it's a
racing lines?
cliffhanger.
Throughout
I love hanging on to
2007, the record was improved a bit further
I love
by players
hanging.
like Marvin, DLG,
Oh.
Jerry, and Chinran. But it
On
wasn't
a cliff.
until March of 2008 that
Correct
F9
answer, why would
get
there
its
be- Ha ha!
first truly strong world record,
Fuck
when
you.
Jerry achieved a 42:31. Even for today's standards,
alcoholic
this is a
parents,
great
smiley
time,
face.
and it was driven
Or they just
13
walked
years
in the
ago.
front door.
Jerry had impeccable speed on every jump on the track. It should be noted that in the old Trackmania games, you cannot afford to land on the grey border of the track, known as the
But that
Ramstein
does
border.
raise the question,
If you
what
do,
the
you'll get
fuck
a
happened to the
so-called landing bug,
baby?
where there's a high probability of flipping upside down.
Because
Don't
the
worry about
one
it.
man, no, the
And
one
Jerry
man
will
said
spend each jump
that
extremely close to the
there were
border,
14,
taking the
or
tightest
the one man
possible
said that
lines.
there is
And he
13
beat
other
the
people
old
with
record
him.
by 6
What the
hundredths of a
fuck
second.
happened to that baby?
In April of 2008, 1 month after
that
Jerry's
makes
record,
14 men.
Trackmania would release their brand
Where's
new,
the baby?
more polished
He's
Trackmania
bad at
game,
math.
Trackmania Nations
What
Forever.
baby?
And most
What
of
do
the
you
player
fucking
base
mean,
moved
what
over to try
baby?
it out. The community at the time got the idea to recreate the campaign tracks from Nations ESWC.
You literally
in
said
Nations
the
Forever,
first part of the
so that they could
joke.
keep
So
competing
there's
for the records
14
on
men
them
and
in
a
the new
baby
version.
in a room together.
This idea
What
is
did
Maybe
you
that was
have
a
for
separate thing.
breakfast?
And
Race
no, it
campaign.
wasn't. It was in the same
The
canon
TMN
because there were
Race
the
campaign
14
is a
men.
complete remake of the original ESWC campaign tracks, made
And
in
it
Trackmania
was
Nations
a
Forever.
room, not a
The
bar.
idea
You
of
never
the campaign was to
specified there
keep
was a
the track route
bar.
the exact
Until
Well, now
you
it's
said
a
the
bar.
four
while
children
giving the
walked
tracks
in.
a fresh look with the new decoration blocks that were introduced in
Oh, we're
Trackmania
making a
Nations
joke,
Forever.
Dark.
And it was here on TMN Race F9 that the competition for the record
We're trying to
would
make
continue.
logic of a joke.
But it got off to a bit.
Nothing happened to baby. You're
happened to
When the
baby.
TMN Race campaign released,
I'm starting to think that
told-
baby's
42-second
in
run
someone's
on
gullet.
TMN Race F9. But
I
nobody could
think
get
that
close
baby
to the
might be
42-31
dead.
achieved on the original
Yeah.
track by Jerry. Part of the reason why
Digesting
was
currently.
that Nadeo
I'm
had
guessing
slightly
the
altered the
answer to
physics
what
in
did you
Trackmania
have for
Nations
breakfast
Forever.
this morning
They
is
made the
the
Formula car
baby.
heavier, which resulted in harder impact.
Not
landings,
ideal. Not
making it
ideal at all.
impossible to maintain as much speed after each jump as on the original track.
I swear to
This
God,
left
I'm
players
awake and I'm
feeling
starting to have
unsatisfied,
sleep
as
paralysis.
they
I
weren't
start
able
seeing
to match
Fluffy
the
standing
records
there.
from the old game. Because of this, and the
Anyways,
fact that Nations
moving
Forever
on.
now had
Okay,
its own
bitch
campaign
boy.
of 65 new tracks, neither TMN Race F9 or the original F9 saw much action. Players were simply busy competing for other records at the time. Over the next few years, Nations ESWC would see less activity as a
God,
whole,
I'm
due to the
tired.
game's Star Force drivers being incompatible with Windows 7. So if you had a computer with any modern operating system, you could no longer access Nations ESWC. Every
What?
now and then, there
I
would be
hear a
an
noise?
occasional record improvement
Me
on
yawning.
TMN Race F9,
Oh.
with a player shaving off a few hundredths. But it would take until
Nice
2014
Dark.
for the spark on F9
What about
to
sleeping?
be reignited.
I
That
might
year,
sleep here
the
soon.
Trackmania shortcut legend Nino created a team
be honest, I'm
called
gonna get in
Fastest
bed.
Way Only. Their mission?
Alright.
To shortcut as many official campaign tracks as possible. At its inception, the group consisted of Nino and
Alright.
4 other very dedicated
Jalo.
Trackmania shortcut players.
Can
The
I
group would
count on
instantly
you
gain
to
notoriety and
scream at
status
me
in the community,
if anything
as
goes
they were
wrong?
one of the first
Right.
real shortcutting teams in the game.
DM
The
me.
players in the team were
do
not
your
only
worst.
great at discovering
Yeah,
new
okay.
shortcuts, but they also had the patience and determination to grind a track together for hours on end.
Oh, all the
until
cars
one
that
of
just
them
exploded.
successfully managed to pull it off. After seeing what Fastest Way Only were doing, many players wanted to join the group.
I'm gonna turn
and their
Discord back up
recruitment
because I have
rules
it
were
turned
pretty
down.
straightforward. The way to get accepted into Fastest Way Only
Hello,
was by
Benji.
proving your skills and doing a
How are you
new
doing
shortcut on an official campaign track that nobody else had done before you. So naturally, whenever
How's
a
the
new
virtual
shortcut
video
idea was
people
shared
on
in
the
community,
VC?
a lot of
I'm
players rushed to the
alright.
track to try
Sleepy,
to be
but
the first
alright.
person to pull it off, so they could become a
Like
Fastest
the,
Way
all the
Only
cars
member.
there once.
In December of 2014,
I'm Hungarian right
the
now.
player Ors discovered a potential shortcut on F9 that caught the Trackmania community's attention. You see, F9 only has 2 checkpoints, one placed here after the
Alright.
first few jumps on the track, and the other one here 2 turns later. But there were huge portions of the track that had no checkpoints at all, which meant that in theory they could be skipped. Ors' shortcut idea was to drive the first 2
Okay.
checkpoints as normal, and then on the big
Mic
jump
goes
after
over
checkpoint
here.
2, he would take
Mouse
off at
goes
full
here.
speed to the left.
I hope my
and skip
headphones
one
are
of the
charged
ramps.
enough.
In order to do this,
If
Ors
my
turns car
headphones
completely
die,
sideways
there
on the
is no
jump,
communication.
so he could perform a trick called the bug slide when he landed. As
However,
when you
just in
land at
case,
90
I will be
degrees
setting an
sideways
alarm
and drift in
3 hours
Trackmania,
from
you
now.
can do a very sharp slide while preserving your
As you will
speed.
hear.
You then instantly launch off the next ramp
Ziggy,
and try to land back
volume
on your
10.
wheels. while maintaining enough speed
my
to
God,
make
I'm
the
gonna
final
regret
jump
doing that.
directly to the finish line. It was estimated that this approach could save
fucking heard
upwards
that,
of
right?
1 second
Yeah.
if done well, which in Trackmania
Jesus
is a
Christ.
big deal. But what if there was also another shortcut that could save even more time? Because amidst the hype around the OR shortcut idea, the player Error discovered a
3
shortcut
hours
that could shave off even
is
more time if it were possible.
1:17 p.m.
His
so I'm gonna
idea
set
was to
one for,
drive
like,
to the second
1:30,
checkpoint
which gives
as
me, like,
normal,
15 minutes to fall
then
asleep.
make a U-turn, gather speed,
Oh,
and try to climb over the road border and drop directly into the finish. Which clearly
I'm gonna
was
do
the
a
shortest path to the
main
finish line.
character only run of the
But
game
was it actually
based-
possible? The biggest problem with Error's shortcut idea was getting enough speed to clear the gap
I just realized
between
that
the
Flippy
road
doesn't have
and the
chat in
finish.
his overlay.
Mainly due to this booster. After doing a U-turn in the checkpoint
That's normal.
and
Joe,
driving the track
are
in
you
reverse,
mod on?
the booster
No.
becomes an anti-booster
Oh.
that you cannot simply
I
drive
don't think
normally
anyone in
across.
call but Toby is.
However, there is a trick in Trackmania
Aren't you?
called the anti-boost skip,
Well,
whereby
I
driving
am,
with extreme
obviously,
precision,
but, like-
it's possible to drive on the gray border in between the anti-booster and the wall without losing speed. But even if you pulled off this trick and managed to perform a good wall climb, the jump to the finish was questionable. In order to clear that gap, you needed to somehow generate more speed. Most
You
players
should
were convinced that it was impossible,
maybe
but
sleep
Error
before you do that.
insisted that it could be done. He kept trying the idea, and on the 14th of December 2014,
They're gonna do 100
Error
hours of
surprised
content.
everyone when he uploaded this run to the leaderboards, a 37:42 with the U-turn shortcut. At first, people were extremely hyped to see such a big shortcut being done, but when analyzing the replay file,
Chat, you ready
players
for
discovered
squeaky
some
bed?
strange anomalies.
Oh yeah.
First of all, he had a very
Good
slow
God.
start, losing almost a
Yeah,
second
that's
to
just my
Marvin up
bed.
to the first checkpoint.
My bad.
And then, in the turn before the second checkpoint, he drifted right into the wall, seemingly without losing speed. But the most absurd part of the run was the ending,
Listen to
where
First
Error
Class
drove right
by
across the anti-boosters without losing
I
speed.
can't read the
He
name.
was, in fact,
Jack
gaining
Harlow.
speed from it. Error claimed that this was a 1 in a million bug, which
if I
allowed
said
him to gain
no?
speed from anti-boosters. And knowing how buggy Trackmania
Oh my
can
God.
be, it sounded somewhat believable. But after seeing the run, some players checked the replay file in the in-game validation tool
First fight
and
I get
discovered that
into, I
despite the claim
die.
of a new bug, the
Good
run
job,
wasn't
dumbass.
legitimate. The in-game validation tool checks whether or not a player's inputs matches their record. Trackmania's physics are 100% deterministic, which means that if you do the exact same steering inputs,
Oh,
the game will
maybe,
produce the exact
maybe
same
it got
result.
flagged for my auto
The
mod.
validation tool ran a simulation
What?
of Error's inputs.
The first
and
message
the
about
end
gnomes
result
may
it
have
got
gotten
was
flagged by
completely
Automod.
different.
What the fuck
Meaning
did you
that
say about
Error must have
gnomes?
modified Trackmania's physics himself. The run was promptly removed from the leaderboards, and Error later admitted to using a Trackmania cheat
Gnomes.
client to achieve the run. That allowed
There's
him to
something
gain
about
speed
gnomes
through
or
driving
listening to
across
First Class by
anti-boosters.
Jack Harlow
Despite
once.
two big shortcut ideas
It's probably
being
get something like
discovered,
swallow
the
a
real
thousand
world record on
gnomes
TMN
or
Race
listen to
F9 was
thing
still
by
at
Jack Harlow once.
42:48, driven the
You had an
intended
entire
way by
story written
Marvin.
out? What do you mean you had an
But
entire
how
story
about
written
an
out?
even crazier
Did the
shortcut
story
idea?
include the word
You see,
Australian
around the
because
same
it's
time,
blacklisted?
Nino, the mastermind behind Fastest Way Only, discovered an absolutely wild shortcut approach on the track.
My favorite
In
block term,
2008,
Australia.
when the TMN race campaign was created, they used some of the new
What is
scenery
that a
blocks
block
to give the
term?
tracks a fresh look. And as it turns out, this new scenery can be heavily
I don't
exploited.
fucking. I think
More
it was just to
specifically,
troll people,
this
honestly.
airship. What Nino discovered is that you could take a wide line through the second checkpoint, drift, and then angle your car towards the left on the jump. And then, with a very specific speed, you could land on the back of the airship and bug slide off of it to try to reach the finish road. If possible, this idea would likely save even more time than the OR's shortcut jump, but it was far more difficult. The weird geometry
You can
of
use
the airship
whispers.
blocks made it very difficult to bug slide on.
That's
Most of the
not how you
time,
spell
you would
whisper.
jump on the airship, try to drift, and nothing would happen. Or you'd crash right into the
I'm
red
in
pin at
service
the back
with
of it,
Kaiwu, dear
instead of
God,
launching
help me.
off to its side. And once in a blue moon, when you finally launched off, The distance you
I'm
had to
gonna move
clear
my
for
monitor
around the road
closer.
looked absurd. But maybe with a phenomenal bug slide, someone could make it to the other side. TMN Race F9 now had 3 competing shortcut ideas.
Would you rather?
The
Okay,
Orse
I gotta
Jump,
do pop out
Error's
on
Would
this
you
one.
rather
and Nino's airship
fucking
nose
Where's the
know?
pop
all
out? Where's
tethering
the
right
pop?
at the
Where's
limit
the
of
pop
what was
out?
possible in the game? And the race was on
Oh, yeah.
to see which one of these shortcuts would be done first. But amidst the hype
Oh,
around
God.
all the shortcut ideas,
I
one
have to
player
open
would
mod view
first
for
set a
something to
new
get this to
normal
pop
way
out.
world record. And
Okay,
you
I'll
might
read
have
it in a
heard of him
moment.
before. It was none other than Pablo GD, who in January of 2015
It's
drove
not-
a 42.32 on the track,
Whispers.
beating Marvin by 1600ths of a second, and racing
Would you
Marvin
rather
just
live-
a little bit higher.
Would you rather
and
live with
wanted to beat it.
11
Shortly
gnomes
thereafter,
who
players
speak
gathered on
English
community
and
servers
say
to grind TMN Race F9 together,
and
both
say
Passageway only members and aspiring
web
shortcut players alike, trying the idea that they deemed the most possible. But after a few days, and then a few weeks, and several months of trying later, nobody
and
had
whenever
succeeded.
you are having a
Most players had
conversation,
lost
they
interest,
take a
but Passageway
vitamin
only pushed
bottle
onward, still
in your
believing in
face.
their idea.
But there's
1.5 years
that
would
speaks in
pass
English, and
until
all he
the
says
summer
is,
of
I am 1,000 years
2016,
old,
where
and
Nino,
every
the team's
time
leader,
I eat
decided
Oreos,
that
I will
enough was
pee in your
enough.
bed.
He wanted to see the
And
shortcut
then you
done
hear a
once and for
loud
all.
beep,
So
and
he
oh,
opened
my
a public
Oreos
server
are here.
and
Good
put up
day.
a huge prize pool
And
of
all the
in-game
gnomes
currency
go up and
coppers
start
to
eating
whoever managed to
Oreos,
set
and
a
then they
new
all
world
look at you
record
and
with
run
a
to your
shortcut.
bed, and guess
Nino's
that's all.
online
That's
server
got cut
had
off
just
right
one
there.
rule, and it was that driving
I'm gonna
the
take
normal way
the
was
Jack Harlow
forbidden.
song.
If you finished a run the normal way, you would be permanently banned from the server. But apart from that, you were free to shortcut the track however you'd like. The community gathered on Nino's server to try to once and for all break the record. And on the third day of the project, perhaps surprisingly, it was Pablo GD who got this run.
Set an alarm for 2 p.m.
Alarm set for 2 p.m.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That was very loud, chat.
That was louder than you were.
And I'm like relatively close to my mic. And by relatively close, I mean my mic is not even in front of my face. I just need to reach for my mic, chat.
And it goes on saying who peed your bed, the gnomes, and
Me.
all you can eat are Oreos, but they are chili flavored, but you can't leave because there's a 9-meter
41.76,
tall gnome at the
beating
front
his
door
own world record
that for
by
10
over half a
years
second. Finally, at long last, a shortcut had been proven to be possible.
Yeah, I'm not
on
surprised this
F9.
didn't send on
And
Twitch,
though the group
actually.
had finally succeeded, they weren't done yet. Pablo
What more
GD's
does it
success with the
say?
Orse jump
There's more
inspired
that apparently
many
that's
to try
is yet
Nino's
to be
airship
said.
Nosebug and be the first person to set a world record with it. But because Pablo had gotten a great time with the Orse jump, the margin for error was much slimmer.
Or listen to
At
First
this
Class
point,
by
it was no
Jack
longer
Jack
enough to beat the
Harlow.
normal
Yeah,
world record of
the last ladder.
42.32. You had to go up against 41.76, which would prove to be a tall order. The players grinding the airship shortcut eventually got many runs faster than the normal way record, but no one managed to beat Pablo. They knew that all that was missing was one clean landing after the nosebug, and the record would be set in stone. But somehow it just didn't happen. The airship nosebug tended to produce really awkward landing angles, and no one at the time managed to get it clean enough to beat 41.76.
Why wouldn't you want to live with
It
11
would take
gnomes?
another 9 months of tireless grinding by the shortcut players.
A few
until
reasons.
finally, on the 18th
I have a
of
note right
March
here, actually.
2017, Reiso got this
Got
run.
it right in my hand. Father and I bought a handful of garden gnomes a few years ago, and like lawn flamingos, because my mother had been visiting my sister, In another part of the country? I think he's out.
Oh, Floofy.
Yeah.
Paste.
.41.35, a new world record with the airship nosebook. With this run, Reiso could well-deservedly join fastest way only, after pulling off one of the most difficult shortcuts in the history of the game. This run was the end result of over 2 years of trying by multiple players. Out of the thousands of attempts players had poured at the shortcut, this was the one majestic flight that cut straight across F9 and landed cleanly on the other side, saving 0.4 of a second. To most players,
that canonically is named Oliver by the markets.
Perhaps there was still a little bit of room for improvement by executing
Nice.
the bug more cleanly, but the consensus
my
at the
headphones.
time
Oh
was
god,
that
they're coming
nobody
up.
bothered to try it, because it had taken so long to be done for the first time.
I'll wait for
1
Toby
year
and or
later,
Mark
near
to
the
appear
end of
again so I can quickly
2018,
eat.
Fastest Way only members ranked the top 50 shortcuts the team had ever done, and the members ranked Reiso's F9 record as second place on the list. It was a monumental record, and nobody wanted to go up against it, except for Reiso himself. Reiso enjoyed playing the map, and he knew that there was still a little bit of time to be saved. So only a few days after the top 50 records list was published, Reiso was playing the map. And incredibly enough, he managed to improve his own world record again, down to a 41.15. In his new world record, Reiso got a nose
I don't know why I
that
said
landed
that.
much closer to the finish, and he saved 20 hundredths of a second. Reiso was just on another level on TMN Race F9. He had now done the Nino airship shortcut twice before any other player
this definitely is a
could
summoning
even do it
tool.
once. TMN Race F9
I don't know why
had
it
now
took
been
me that long
completely
to
destroyed
figure that one
by
out.
2 big shortcuts, and for a long time it seemed like that was that. But as more time passed, some players started re-examining the third shortcut idea on F9, the error wall climb. What if players in the past were too quick to disregard it as impossible? In 2020,
7 babies,
the two
I hope they
Korean
don't all
players
vanish.
Hardtack and Twins decided to try the error wall climb to see if there was any way to make it possible. The first thing they did was modify the track to remove the booster completely and try to figure out if they could reach the finish. And just like players before them had discovered, the finish seemed to be just barely out of reach. But then they had a bright idea, because they were trying to wall climb on the TMN Race version of F9. But in the older game, Trackmania Nations Esports World Cup, the car is a little bit lighter than in
You're
Nations Forever.
just now asking
and
this?
not only might make the car
Yeah,
jump
Floofy
higher,
has a
but it would also
playlist.
allow you to climb the wall with more ease. The original F9 leaderboards had basically been untouched for the past 12 years at this point.
Oh, is Virtual
Marvin
the
had
name
gotten
of the
world record
person
back
doing
in
the video?
2013, but the game was largely a ghost town, as nobody had computers that ran Windows XP
Oh, that's
or
why
Windows
someone said
Vista.
Virtual twice.
The
earlier.
Korean brothers, Hardtack and Twins, didn't have computers that old either, but they thought of something clever, and that is using a virtual machine. Virtual machines make it possible to simulate a version of Windows inside of Windows. You can effectively run a computer inside of your computer. Early in 2020, Hardtack and Twins managed to launch Trackmania Nations Esports World Cup on a virtual machine running
On
Windows
YouTube?
XP. They now had access to the game, which was a golden ticket to joining
Yeah, it's
Fastest
spelled
Way
closer
only.
to Utah
But upon
than
launching the track,
YouTube.
they noticed a big problem. The frame rate was horrible. Virtual machines require a very powerful computer
have
to run
28
smoothly,
times
and they
3
could
on
only
that.
at
Oh
best
my.
achieve 30 frames per second, which made precise tricks such as the anti-booster skip and the wall climb even harder. But despite that, Twins was really motivated to overcome the shortcut. He played the track every day for 7 to 8 hours, trying countless times to get past the anti-booster without losing speed, just to have one chance at the ending wall climb. As Twins is a keyboard player, it was all the more difficult to do the very quick taps to adjust his line to get past the anti-booster. Any small error...
You need to do less changing of the word to get Utah than you do to get YouTube.
After 4 days of playing,
2 letters switch, whereas with YouTube you need to switch.
Anti-boost skips.
You need to add
he had yet to get a launch into the finish. All he needed was just that one run where everything worked. And at long last, he would be rewarded for his patience, when on the 6th of April 2020, Twins got this run on F9.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Wait, did I hear a click? Did I
39.63.
No, I
saving
didn't.
2.5 seconds.
I'm hallucinating
the previous world
now.
record by Marvin.
How
and
did this
also
happen?
beating the TMN Race F9 record by Reiso by over 1.5 seconds. Twins had just proven the final
Quite
shortcut
entertaining to watch
possible
just
on
flying
F9,
cars
getting
just
a
flying
new
into
world
the air.
record and successfully joining Fastest Way only. To most people, the track now seemed complete. It was a perfect story, with 3 out of 3 shortcuts being successfully done by the players, due to their determination and their effort. All the shortcuts were unique in their own way, but with the shared goal of pushing the track record closer to perfection. But what more could realistically be done on F9 now? Or perhaps that's the wrong question to ask. Because if you only think about
We
what
could
can
change that,
realistically
or we
be
could
done,
not change that.
You won't end up thinking of something extraordinary. All along, the question that players
That
have
would
asked themselves on F9
awake the
is
2
what
sleeping
more
bears.
can unrealistically be done. None of the shortcut ideas were seen as realistic
Sup?
when they were conceived of.
Mark,
but
hi,
because
hello,
players
welcome
tried
back.
them regardless, they ended
There are
up
now
raising
two
the
sleeping-
bar of the
there are 2
competition
sleeping
much
bears
higher.
now.
In every
Kyle fell
competition,
asleep.
It always takes someone to challenge what we
I don't know
currently
if
believe
he's
is
fallen
possible
yet, but
to
he is.
advance us
He
to a
went
new
to sleep.
level.
He
And
went.
the
He
answer
got into the
often
sleep
lies in
mood.
the unrealistic.
Pattern.
The
Bed.
player Ors knew this when he discovered the first
Interesting,
shortcut on F9 in
And I've been waiting for.
2014.
I'm very excited
And
to
6
get back
years
now.
later, he returned
Because
to
I
the
need to
track
quickly eat.
with an even crazier
Oh yeah,
idea.
sure, go eat.
On the
Oh,
20th of May
okay. I'll be back.
2020, Ors got this run
Yeah.
on TMN Race F9.
You're almost back? Alright. What's up, guys? I'm taking over the stream for a bit. I'll be there for the whole time. I was just getting stuff from the store, from a store. And I hope you guys doing good. Yes, Mark Napkin. Dude, it's actually kind of funny that that Trackmania video is playing, because that's a game I started recently playing. Started playing Trackmania. Mainly only like only Royale, because it's the most fun game out of my opinion. Very fun though. Yeah, Trackmania is banger, bro. Like I said, I only play fucking, what was it, Royale. But man, that game is fun when just fucking grinding. Hey Luigi.
3986. What Ors had discovered is that it's possible to do a trick called
Let me get
the
out of
Yuba
bed.
bug.
Luigi, go out of
Landing
bed.
sideways and drifting in Trackmania,
Or I'm
will
going
let you
to,
do a trick
or
called
you're
the
going
bug
to
slide,
die at Gamma
which
at
is a very
99
powerful
again.
drift with a
Quote
lot of
unquote
grip.
99.
If you'll remember, it was also used on the landing in Ors' original shortcut jump from 2014. If you bug slide and crash into a wall in Trackmania, it has some strange properties.
I'm going to
where
make.
for whatever
I'm
reason,
going to
the
make you
game
die at
miscalculates
99.
your speed. and
You beat
can
it,
gain
shit.
speed from the
Then on your
crash,
next project.
which in some cases will send you flying.
Make it limbo, I don't
This
know.
is what's known as a Uberbug. And though the reason for why it happens
Snoring,
isn't quite
I
understood
think I
yet,
fell asleep.
it's what sent Ors flying across the map and onto the finish road. The one problem with Uberbugs is that they are completely uncontrollable.
I think you guys
The
can hear
game
it.
can really launch you into any direction, and since you have
Here it
no
is.
air control in Trackmania, you just have to hope to get sent towards where you want to go.
Yep.
In
Kai
his own
sleeper.
words, Ors managed to get the flight to the finish road on his 10th
Yeah,
Uberbug.
Kai is gone, but Kai is pretty
Overall,
like I
this
can
was an
wake up Kai
incredible
pretty easily, but
breakthrough on
I'll only
F9.
wake up Kai if
A
I
ramp
have to.
flip into a
If Luffy's
sideways
stream
landing
crashes,
in
then I'm
order
going
to
to
bug
try to
slide
wake up Kai.
into a Uberbug
But we're not going to
make
hope
a
for that.
Formula race car fly across the map.
So yeah,
Absolutely
we're
stunning.
good so far.
Ors had raised the bar.
We are
and
good
this
so
was
far.
the new level of competition.
It would be kind of
speedrunning
better
was
if
brought
the
to
screen share
on
would be actually on
F9.
my screen, because I would actually
This new
like.
shortcut
I would
beautifully
play some
coincided
Trackmania
with
actually, but
another breakthrough
yeah,
in the
I'll
Trackmania
be here talking.
When just a few days later,
If you guys have
the
anything
player
to ask,
Stingler
I'm
developed
here.
a patch that made Trackmania Nations
But
Esports World Cup
it's not really about me, it's
work
about
on Windows
this
7,
fucking
8,
stream.
and 10. Thanks to him and his work, a game that had been almost unplayable for the past decade now
I'm just
had
waiting
its
for
doors
my
wide
freaking cup
open.
noodle to
And players
warm.
rushed
I'd like
in
to
break
cook through,
any
and then
world
I'm going
records
to
they
eat that.
could. Ors decided to give his shortcut
So what are
idea
you-
a shot
what are you
on
guys
the
up to,
original F9, and after playing the track for 20 hours, he got this run.
You've beaten Black Blizzard. Congratulations. I have not. I'll be doing it eventually, but I haven't done it yet. But congrats on beating it yourself. I still need to edit some videos actually. I won't do that yet, I think.
38.
I'll be doing that later today,
beating Twins
probably.
by
Just not
0.8
right now.
seconds, and achieving the world record on both
You
versions
beat it
of the
2
track.
days ago. Congrats,
The
dude.
fact that there was no airship on
Sounds
the
pretty
original
nice.
track made things a bit easier,
Wait for these
as it
noodles
wouldn't be
to finish,
blocking
bro.
your flight towards the finish. And
pour
though
myself.
Ors now had achieved both
Just
world
boiling
records,
hot water.
the
5 minutes? 3
trajectories and the
minutes?
landings
Just
left
3
some room
minutes.
for improvement,
I'll just wait
and
a
a
bit
little
more.
bit more to be desired.
I'll wait 3 minutes
Whenever
from
there's
now.
a Uberbug shortcut on a Trackmania map, players often dream of the perfect Uber.
Yeah, no, it's not
Just
on
a
next standard
launch
anymore. It fell
up
off.
into the sky and dropping directly into the finish. Across such a long distance, the chance to get sent perfectly into the finish is incredibly small. But on F9, some players were determined to beat the odds. Throughout the tail end of 2020, the player Monster was grinding TM Race F9, chasing the perfect Uberbug. And on the 7th of January 2021, Monster got this run.
What time is it actually for you guys? Because it's not really late for me. It's around 6 p.m. right now.
37:49,
But
improving the world record by
what time is it for you
2.3
guys? Because it's
seconds,
probably pretty late
and
for you guys,
almost
or you
soaring directly
actually
into the
woke up or
finish.
some shit.
On the original F9, Hardtack was also grinding the Uberbug, and on the 30th of July
11:30ish?
2021,
I see.
Hardtack got this run.
In the morning, yeah, gotcha.
Back.
Welcome back, Toby.
Hello.
Hello.
37:32, which brought the world records on
Now we're two
F9
people.
to where they stand as of
Yo.
today. In
Yo.
theory, there's still a few more
I'm
seconds
just waiting
to be
until my
gained
noodles
on
are
both
cooked,
versions,
and then I'll
with a lower trajectory
start
into
eating.
the finishes. But when looking back through the track's history, it's crazy to think that all these shortcuts existed on the same 40-second long Trackmania track, and that in just 7
I'm
years,
kind of, dude. I'm kind of bummed
players
that
have mastered
no
all
one
of
is
them.
like able to screen
And for
share.
all we know, perhaps there's an
Like
even faster
to screen share
shortcut
to
out there.
stream. Yeah,
But
well,
for
we
that,
can't.
I
We
guess
can
we'll
screen
just
share,
have to
but
wait
nothing
and
will
see.
happen.
F9, as
why?
it stands, is already one of Trackmania's most
What do you mean,
shortcut
why?
tracks.
'Cause it's not
and a
connected.
pristine example
Oh.
of how far thinking outside the box.
Oh
will
wait,
get
you mean like to the
And I hope
to
you
his
enjoyed learning a
stream.
little bit about
Yeah,
its
because
world
it'll
record
be
history.
easier to entertain shit.
Thanks
but
for watching.
Yeah, I know.
If you enjoyed this
But there's
video,
videos
then
playing, so-
please consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss when I
We're
upload new
good.
content. Also, a big thank you to my patrons for directly supporting my work. I really appreciate all of your generosity. If you'd like to become a patron, there's a link in the description below. But that's all for now. I will see
Gonna
you
go
all
for a
in
couple
the next
hours.
video.
Fine, fair.
And until then, have a good
Have a
one.
nice rest of your day for the time being.
Alright, so I've had this footage lying around for about 7 weeks. After I edited the ultrasonic video, I
your
just
time,
was
okay.
not feeling like editing anything else. But in a nutshell, one of my friends decided he wanted to call me like pretty much the night after I beat the level.
Ultrasonic in a
I was just
nutshell,
like,
what?
well, fuck,
Wait,
you
it's just
chose a
his
bad
video.
time. I just beat a really hard
That's
level
his
that I'm
own
spending a lot
video.
of time on.
Why is his
I
own
see,
video
so I was
playing?
like, what's a good level?
Well,
Oh,
it's his
Windy
content.
Landscape. Windy
It's
Landscape's a
true.
classic.
This
I
is
love
funny
Windy
how
Landscape.
he's just sleeping
But I'd
and
never
just his
practiced it in
video
real life.
playing.
And so begins the story.
Alright,
of
1
how
second.
I
I'll
beat
pour
an
out the
insane
water off
demon
that
in
of my
17 hours.
noodles. I'll be back.
Oh, and to
Alright.
clarify, all of these fails
In like a few
including the
minutes,
finished
so-
attempt all happened on June
Shuby.
2nd, same day. Literally the day after I beat Ultrasonic.
Shuby raid.
It started the night I beat Ultrasonic. So, yeah. Enjoy.
You've got sleep's thing. Yeah, no, it's just us. Hello. Gnomes.
Phew. Jesus Christ. Bit early for this, Jesus Christ. Oh well, to continue.
Okay,
There
so
we go. Yo, a
Yo.
raid.
it is a
Raid.
Shuby raid.
Someone is raiding a sleeper.
It's amazing.
That's actually an interesting choice that you decided to raid a sleeper, but hey,
Yeah.
sure. Go for
Shuby
it.
does know Floofy as well.
Yeah, that's fair then.
Well, Shuby, basically, at the beginning, I believe there was Terraria hardcore thing. I'm not sure what it was, but
Yeah, it was Terraria hardcore, just random stuff. Trying to beat bosses and shit.
then it was golf, and then
That was chaotic.
Pico Park, which was
That
amazing.
was even more. That was even more
was
chaotic.
even more chaotic.
I did not know how exhausting Pico Park could be.
Ah, fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my god. Dipped into the ground like
Like
a
goddamn
dumbass.
Pico Park was
Once I get
exhausting.
past there, I think I'm gonna be able to beat the level. But, let's see.
That didn't sound like a friggin'. That didn't sound like snoring. That sounded like a fucking fart. What the hell?
Oh my god.
It sounds so weird.
That's another semi-expected death. That being said, I probably could have beaten it.
Have a
by
great
attempt.
2 hours. We will do.
God damn.
We'll do. Luffy is most likely still going to be sleeping. I don't know, like, how many hours are we into sleeping? Like, 1?
I'm an idiot.
Toby?
Oh, fuck.
I think Toby's there anymore.
I'm tired. And
But yeah, we're like around 1 hour in. And the sleeping is set out to be 10 hours.
Stupid of me.
So that'll still take some time. I think around an hour. Around an hour. It's not super long yet. Yeah, it should be around like an hour or 2. So Nordic. I got some food ready finally. I'm hungry as fuck. Is that going to be your first extreme, Darkside? If it's that case, I wish you good luck. If not, still good luck.
Good morning.
Minish.
I'm doing nothing
Holy
right
shit,
now.
I
Do you
beat
wanna fucking 1v1 on
I
Trackmania?
go to bed.
The only thing I play is freaking Royale, bro. But we can play Royale.
Sure, I haven't played it before, so.
Let me get my attends on
Wait, you have it on Ubisoft, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good shit.
You can.
Alright.
Oh yeah, you can get it on Epic and Ubisoft, I think.
Yeah. You'll have to have it on Ubisoft anyway if you get it on Epic.
Yep.
Let me just open Ubisoft real quick.
Do you have Club Pass by chance?
No, I don't.
No.
2000, but
That's why I only like play Royale and shit.
Because Mike and I have it, and we have we've made the Bulligans Club, and we just like we 1v1 on the campaign tracks and shit like that.
I see. Now I would have to get in more into the game. I'm kind of into the game. Like I've been playing a lot of Royale. Like in the span of how many hours? 11 hours. I've gotten like 12.
And I think at this point,
like 18
considering
wins.
my memory is that of a goldfish, I am.
I've been
not
playing it
recording
already
and
fairly a fairly amount, but
whatever the fuck you want to
yeah,
call it for this.
probably not as
All
much
I
as you guys do.
Remember of it
Flash
from
Royale.
my
What? Or am I dumb?
No.
memory.
Trackmania.
It was a fun level.
I just heard Royale.
I'd recommend it. It's a
I was
good
like
starter
had
insane
my
game, and I'd
headphone
say
volume off, and then I
go
heard
give it a
Royale.
shot if you feel like you're
So
up
it's
to
like
insane
Clash Royale.
demons. That said, though,
I need to open the game and then add you.
Hope you enjoyed this shorter.
I hope the ping is not going to be horrible. But honestly, it doesn't matter since it's like everyone is racing on their own thing. So, how many hours do you have in the game, Mini?
I have like 100.
Oh wow, yeah. So you already know all the mechanics, so that's good.
Somewhat. I've been learning keyboard.
Okay.
Because like,
Yeah,
because Control has like inconsistencies in that.
Mario Kart Wii has a strange problem.
And what's
this
it?
problem has nothing to do with the gameplay, the
it, like, will
graphics,
always
the
drift to
music,
the
or
right.
anything like that. No, the problem is with the game's mechanics.
What is your
Many
name
tracks
in
allow you to do large skips
things?
It
and
is
still
Minish.
have the lap count. A common definition was made
There
for
you go,
all of
find
these
your app friend.
shortcuts.
I send you a
the
friend
Ultra
request.
shortcut. For the past
see
decade,
it.
players have worked with each other to discover as
I'm
many
not on
Ultra
at all.
shortcuts as possible.
That's fine.
This
Royale,
is the
you
story
don't
of
need
those
to warm up for
players
it. I'll-
and their journey to break
It's
Mario
just all
Kart Wii
fun.
as
I
much
love
as they
Royale.
can.
What is the?
Just go with your mouse all the way up, and then like the window should appear. And then just click on the Ubisoft.
That's
sign.
right. Yeah, I got it. Friends, and then wait for it. All right.
What do you think of my profile picture?
Beautiful. I think mine's just blank. Is it not?
Yeah, yours is blank. Mine is Ricardo Milos. I invited you. You have to go on Royale and then, yeah,
I play live Royale.
live Royale, and then you should see the social thing. Have you played Royale before?
Mario Kart Wii was
No, I have
released in
not.
April 2008.
Oh, okay, that's
As with
interesting
all
because
Mario Kart
so
games
basically how
before it,
Royale
you can
works is
play
that you
time
have
trials to
one
improve your
course that has
fastest
5
times on each
stages,
course.
And you still
and
get
you
to
have
Mario
to.
Kart Wii had a
Yeah,
brilliant
exactly.
feature that
Like
made
the
it so
fastest,
easy to
like
share your
in.
I've watched
fastest
it, I haven't
times with
played it.
others.
Oh, okay.
You could
yeah.
upload
You
your
have to
fastest
Rough
times
Idea
as
how it works,
ghosts, and
Yeah,
anybody
it's
could
really
view or
fun, and
race
considering
against
you
it.
have a lot of hours in the
This
game,
combined
you'll
with the
probably
growing
enjoy it.
popularity of internet forums and YouTube meant that the Mario Kart Wii time trial scene exploded
like
right
my
out of
case
the
on?
gate. Hundreds
beautiful.
of players would lower the world record
Case
sounds for
on,
each of the
bro.
32 courses in the game.
It's almost a blue gem. It's pretty
Small
good flow.
corner cuts won't be featured in this video, like Bowser's Castle, Bowser's Castle
bit more
3,
colorful.
DK Mountain, and Desert Hills,
Looks
since they don't
sick.
quite fit the definition of an ultra shortcut.
The thing with Royale though
These
is
are
that you can't
nothing
really
like
see
what was
your own
about to be
skin
discovered.
due to you being in a,
A couple of months
specific
after the
team.
game was released, something
They have team
huge was
skins.
found. It was a shortcut that would go on to be one of the most famous in the entire Mario Kart
Like considering
franchise.
how much I play
and
this
you might
game,
have heard
actually, I
about it
might be
before.
considering to buy a
It
club,
shook the
club
internet
thing.
when it was discovered, with
Not bad.
video after video.
Hey,
Hey, we're playing Trackmania.
This
YouTube?
is the Grumble
Yeah.
Volcano Ultra Shortcut.
Oh, Toby's back as well, I think. Hi.
Toby is back, yeah. Like that's why I'm sad that
Someone
we can't
named
screenshot
Ridley
because now they
discovered that
can't
after
see our
driving
fun
around the
gameplay.
track, you can line yourself
Bye,
up just
tree.
right, use a mushroom, and
tree.
launch off of these blocks to land on the rock formation to the left of the finish line. This rock
Also
formation
eating
would
Reno
then
at the
act
same
as a
time, so yeah.
mini version of
Oh,
the
dude.
whole track.
So
I do
bad.
like
I
If you
have
simply drove around it,
Yeah.
I do
the
like how
game would
half this
count it as
playlist
a
is,
lap being driven.
It's just
A
speedrunning
couple of different
documentaries.
methods of getting on
Bro,
this
they're
rock
good
were
though.
discovered.
Is there
The
anything
first was
on it
going
that
backwards
isn't?
right as the race began,
Floofy's
so we
video is
spawned right
actually
behind the
just
block so you
played
could jump off of.
one Floofy
Yeah,
video.
yeah,
This method wasn't too
it's a
fast, so you
Floofy,
would fall in the
Floofy's own
lava, and
videos,
getting kicked up by
virtual,
Lakitu took a
and
lot of
summoning
time.
salt.
So that's where the second method came in.
Dude, the
You
virtual
could boost
uploads
to your
go
left right as
so
the race
fucking
began,
hard.
jump off of the road at a perfect angle, and land on the rock formation
I
straight
have to watch
away.
more virtual,
It
and I
took
have to
less
get
than 10
more into
seconds
the
to drive a lap
material
on
of
this rock. So that
Trackmania,
meant that
'cause it's
people were
actually a good
finishing
game.
the course in
Wait,
under
didn't
30
Kai
seconds.
say that you can wake him up
Now,
by
there's
screaming
something
his
that I
name or
haven't
something?
mentioned yet.
Yeah, but don't do it.
Everything that I
Because
just
the stream is running
described was
fine.
discovered on the same day.
But we
On
hear
that
his snore,
magical
which
day,
is funny.
June 1st, 2008, the world record
We
was
have an
lowered
Like a,
18
that just sounded like a fucking wet
If you
fart,
were
bro.
around playing Mario Kart Wii on that day, you had a realistic
both
chance
of
of
you-
snagging a world record for your own. Just a few of those 18 world records have
We have an
survived
obligation.
videos.
No.
Not.
A 126 from Alvin
I got
Kruger
a
only
Frodo.
minutes after the trick was originally discovered, a 35-second time from Alvin from a few hours
Have to do
later,
the Wordle.
and a couple of times in the
lick it
20-second
for,
range
for
from
other people.
Fujimasa and Yeoman.
No, I'll just
usual.
say
These
the word
times only
is,
stood for a couple of
zoing.
hours, or even just a few
Zoing.
minutes, before
I
being
fucked
lowered
up.
by somebody else later that same day. At the time of discovery, this
Bro,
trick was
man
very
did a
poorly
backflip. What the
understood.
fuck?
Everybody knew how to get to the rock
What do you mean by that?
formation, but the way you drove around it had to
Yeah,
be
this is plastic, so you have to
precise.
be careful.
You had to go
Plastic is
forward
looking
past the finish
slippery,
line on the rock to trigger
scary,
the start of the lap, and you also had to
Yeah.
go slightly out of your way
But I
to
just love
pass
this map
over
because
this
it's
ridge
I
on
love
the
this
other side.
game mode because it's just obstacle
Nobody knew
courses
exactly
and it's
why,
so fun.
but it
Done
was
green.
theorized that it had to do with
Okay, nice,
invisible
nice.
checkpoints that you
It,
had to
only
cross
one of
for a
us has
lap
to do it
count.
first, and then we can move on.
All that really
but you
mattered,
have to wait
though,
out
was that
the
the trick
time
worked.
if
Years later,
if you're
small
not fast
optimizations
enough,
were
if-
found,
yeah,
such as
you're
using
not
a
fast enough.
mushroom earlier on lap 3, and weaving
I'm
around
going
the
to-
rock at the start to
I can
launch
can
out
do
faster.
blue. I'm just going to glitch myself up
After
here.
a battle
There we go.
between
Not glitch,
King
but
Alex
I'm just,
and
like,
Niyaki,
cheesing.
the record
wonder
would
if it's
eventually
some-
go under 20 seconds.
I wonder if
This
it's
were the
one
record
guy
today,
got
Okay,
mistaken
got
and
it.
Kai
18
knows
second
it's
time from
Floofy.
Niyaki.
They're gonna think it's Floofy.
But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Well, at this
Okay,
point,
this
As of June
this
2008,
part is
this was
basically
the
like the
only
red
game-breaking
section is
shortcut in
basically
Mario
not
Kart
like
Wii.
it's doable, but
Shortcuts
it's
like
really
this that
hard.
cut out
So
nearly all of the track
typically
were
no
rare in
one
most
gets
Mario
further
Kart
than red.
games, with Mario
On
Kart
this map
64 being the
specifically.
only real exception to that rule.
And then I hit it. I was like, what?
So we're basically safe.
Rumble Volcano is just an anomaly,
Right now.
but it wouldn't
Yeah.
take long until the next one was discovered.
Okay, I need to.
That was not real, was it?
That was aggressive.
Okay.
Jesus
Yeah, this-
Christ.
This is a very hard one.
Just 3
So
weeks after
typically
Grumble
people don't
Volcano's
get past
trick was
this.
found, Mushroom Gorge
Wait,
was
what?
broken in a similar way.
End of it?
And this shortcut
You
too is
actually
one of the most
did it.
iconic in any
So,
Mario
I got
Kart
it.
game. The
Sheesh,
earliest
dude.
video
That's
footage
very
of this
rare.
trick comes from a
You're
Japanese
just-
player
you're
with
just
the
cracked.
username Green Bean. You start
just
the
built
race,
different.
drive forwards a bit, turn
what?
around, and boost off of a
Apparently
trampoline mushroom that
Floofy's
you can
playing
bounce off
Geometry
of.
Dash.
If
I
you
guess he just
angle
has
your
a-
vehicle
clearly.
back while in the air, you're then able to ride
Dude,
along the
black is
mountainside,
so hard.
go above the finish
Yeah,
line,
black is really
drop
hard.
down
I'm
behind it,
already surprised
and
that you
cross
did
it to
red
finish
like
a
this
lap.
fast.
This works because of a bug
Right.
with the trampoline
Okay, there we go,
mushroom.
got the
Well, it's
first
because
The
I figured out
momentum you
like
have
the
from
hard part,
bouncing
which
off
is like
the
right at the
mushroom is
start,
locked
is just
in
an
place
air brake
unless
that
you
you gotta do.
specifically hit the ground.
Oh, I
If
see.
you
And then-
instead hit
and
a
then,
wall,
like, when you land,
your
you keep
momentum
your
is
speed
still
fine.
preserved, and if
I
it's
imagine you know
angled
what
the
air
right
brake
way,
is.
like this
I know
mountainside
what
just
air
so
brake is,
happens to be, your
Very
momentum
important
is
in this game.
converted to allow you to
Very,
ride
very
up
important.
it. Later optimizations for this trick
Okay,
included the
that's up.
cookie strat of
We're
dropping power
first-
closer
we're-
to
we're
the finish
second,
line.
actually. Jesus
Using the
Christ.
quacker
Fine.
because its hitbox lets it turn in different ways while hitting the mountains
That's
to
very
maneuver more
aggressive.
effectively. Using motion controls to get a better range
My
of motion while on the
God.
mountain.
So, I
and
noticed
CMF's discovery that you can
that,
stay on the mountain for the entire first lap.
I noticed that like, at
But
least on
once
black,
again,
like you
just
don't
like
want to
with
actually
Grumble
cross over
Volcano,
when you're doing
the
jumps
inner
between
workings
the
of
rings.
this
You
trick
wanna
were a
go
mystery.
One right side,
The
you wanna
game
commit
should
to
have been
right.
able to recognize that a full lap hadn't
I
been
see.
driven, and it shouldn't have given you credit for
Because
the
it like
lap.
forces you to do a
You just went
180
from in
and then,
front of the
like,
finish line to right
it
behind
just
it.
makes you stay
Why
still.
was it all possible?
Well, actually, that's not.
That
That's
was the
not
question on one guy's
floofy. Kai. That's Kai.
Mr. Bean 35,000 VR.
Kai has also perished.
After theorizing the basics of the checkpoint system and testing it with speed hacks to make him fly farther out of bounds on Wario's
this is
Gold
one
Mine,
of the newer maps.
Mr.
This
Bean
one
had
is
proven
hard.
himself to be correct.
I'm dead.
This is what he figured out.
You're still
Get
loading.
ready,
There you go,
everyone.
now.
You're about to earn a degree in Mario Kart Wii checkpoints.
This is one of the harder maps.
Okay.
At least when you get to
Really
stage red.
Mario Kart Wii breaks up each track into a series
The
of
red stage
invisible
is kinda hard here.
checkpoints. There's regular checkpoints, key checkpoints, and a starting line. This is a map
From
of
my
Wario's
experience.
Gold Mine, with the checkpoints all drawn in. The regular checkpoints are in blue.
Oh, it's a
They're just
reactor.
used so Lactu knows where to place you if you go off the map. You can pretty much completely ignore
Yeah.
these ones.
Reactor's the
The
hard.
starting line is here in purple,
It's
and the
not
key
super
checkpoints are
much.
in red.
It's
They're the important ones,
Yeah,
since the
Reactor's
game wants you to
like,
drive
this
through
part
all
is
of these
still
before giving you
okay.
credit for a lap. The starting line also sort of acts as a key
But when we-
checkpoint, which you'll see in a minute.
When we get to red,
Each
it's
of these
also
isn't
going to
actually
get
a line,
slippery.
but a
Like,
box
we're
that
on
extends
plastic
forward from
already,
the line to the
but
next
you're also
checkpoint.
going to go on water.
If your car touches anywhere in the box,
So,
then you've reached that
extra
checkpoint.
slippery.
The game updates which key checkpoint region you were last
blue.
in as you drive around the course, which I'll represent with a number up in the corner. If your position is here,
Like, up
for
until
example,
blue, it's pretty
this number
doable.
will be 0.
Like, blue is already
If you
kind
then
of
drive
hard,
across
but
key
doable.
checkpoint 1, your number will be updated
But then
to
when you
1
get to red,
until
you also
cross
have to
another key
deal with
checkpoint.
water, so that's not fun.
As I mentioned
I'm
before,
stuck.
Mario
I'm
Kart
stuck.
Wii wants you to drive through all
stuck.
key checkpoints before counting a lap.
Yeah, and
but
I
it doesn't
forget.
actually keep track of which ones you've driven
stuck.
through.
Shit.
Instead, it
Good
uses a
job.
couple of rules.
But
Rule
our
number
teammate
1,
is also carrying
your
it,
key
is also
checkpoint
doing
region
good.
must be
So-
updated to
Dude,
the one
I can't
right
do the
before the
first time
finish
because the
line
fucking
before you
water wheels
cross
on
it in
plastic.
order for the lap to count.
Yeah, water wheels on
In
plastic
this
is
case,
really
it
bad.
must be region number 4.
So you have to like go super duper slow and then
And rule
go.
number 2.
Okay.
The only key region
Alright, I
checkpoints
think
that
I'll
are
do blue
loaded
here.
are the region you're in,
blue
the
seems
one
good here.
immediately after you,
Unless there's
and
another
if you
jump.
happen
I
to
have
be
blue.
in the key
There we go.
checkpoint box of the region, then the key checkpoint region immediately behind you
Yeah,
will
the
be
red,
loaded
red
as
is
well.
definitely pretty,
And for all of
pretty
the regions that
challenging.
are not loaded, which for region 2 would be region 4 and region
staying-
0,
staying your-
the game will simply not update your position when you drive through them. And this works pretty well most of the time. For example, if you're in key checkpoint region 2 and do a large skip that goes past region
Okay.
3 so you never touch it, then when you drive through region
Looking
4,
good, looking good.
your position won't be
Nope,
updated since
bonked.
region 4 is not
I
yet
didn't
loaded.
miss green, I got
The number
I
will still
bonked
be
in
2.
green, so that's that.
So when you cross the finish
We have
line,
some really
because
good
this
people
number
in
is
this
not
lobby
4,
because
your lap will not
they
be
already
counted.
did red.
This leads to a bit of a problem.
So they are.
What if you're in
they
region
actually have
0,
pretty good
then
control.
go backwards across the finish
Dude, I
line,
can't get to
hit
fucking
checkpoint
green,
4,
with the
then
water
drive
wheels.
forwards again.
So
Would the
hard.
game award you a lap when you cross the
actually
finish line
so hard.
forwards once more? No, it wouldn't, because the developers had another system to account for
Maybe
this.
get us first
The
fucking
game
jump
would
down.
subtract a lap from you if you cross the finish
Oh
line
wow, our
backwards,
teammate did it.
and automatically put your region at the last
Okay,
key
I
checkpoint.
guess we're moving on to black, which
So
is
when you
just the
cross
same
finish
thing, just
line,
longer.
You'll simply go right back to the lap you were on.
But we don't have any time, so.
However,
Well, we got
the
a couple
game
bonus
developers
seconds,
didn't
so,
do
I mean,
one
we got
crucial
10
thing.
bonus seconds, so we're
One crucial
fast,
thing
you know.
that makes every
How
single
fast you have to
shortcut in
be,
this
but-
video possible.
You
The
may
game
make
will only
it.
do this lap subtraction process if you go
fair
from the
enough.
box right in front of the finish line directly to the box behind it. So, if you're in region 0 on, let's say, lap number 2, and manage to land somewhere back
As long
here
as we
without
still
going
stay
over the
pretty
finish
high, we're
line
good to go.
backwards, the game will still believe that
As
you're
long as we
in
stay up
region
pretty
0
high
on
in
lap
the
2.
rounds, we're good.
And since you're in region 0,
Luffy sound.
the
Yeah,
previous
no,
key
not
checkpoint
Luffy.
region is loaded, region 4. So you can drive back to hit region 4, cross the finish line, and the lap is counted. This is what's happening on the rock formation in Grumble Volcano.
You only have to stay
You cross the
high
finish
up
line
until
to be
the
in
finale.
region 0, then go outside around it to stay in region
it's the
0,
1v1.
wrap around the back, then just barely
more
make the
fake
corner of the last key checkpoint region.
It's a 3.
You're now at the end of the lap as far
Yes,
as the game's concerned.
So you have to come first.
It's the same thing on Mushroom Gorge. You're in front of the finish line in region 0.
And okay, no, this
Go
is
back
this is
around
a
on the
pretty
mountainside
map.
to avoid hitting the finish
This
line.
one is
Hit the last
this one is
region,
no
finish
engine.
the lap. Those were the first 2 ultra shortcuts, both discovered before their inner workings were
Engine
completely
of fast
understood.
water is the most
And now,
anxiety-inducing
thanks in
thing
part to the extensive work
No, you
done
just
by
have
Mr.
to-
Bean
you
to
have to
figure
dodge
out
the
the
water.
checkpoint system, there was a 3rd ultra shortcut. The course this time
Hello,
is
Zot
Wario's
New-
Gold Mine.
Zot and Kiku. How's your day been?
Well, you can take a shortcut though, so there's one shortcut.
I
Like, if you
mentioned
don't
before that
go in the
Mr.
water, you
Bean had
can
made
take
a
a
proof
shortcut
of
here.
concept for a Wario's Gold Mine shortcut,
There you
but
go.
he used
Got
speed
it.
hacks to make it work. This video with a very poor frame rate shows where he was aiming. However, in January
Being is
2009,
also still pretty
his
easy.
theoretical trick was made a reality. It's unknown exactly
Like,
who
these maps in
discovered or
general
pulled this
aren't
off
super
first,
difficult,
but on
so-
January 19th, 2009, a bunch of fast times began to
First-
pop up on the leaderboard.
That's a
The
tomorrow,
first
but I
coming
got
from
to
player
the
John13,
I got to the
and the
reset.
first surviving video coming from DW.
Yeah, this is
Fox.
well, this is your first time playing
It
this
was a simple
specific
enough
map.
trick. Now
I've
that we
played this
understand
map,
how the
like,
checkpoint system
already,
works,
like 5 times or some
you
shit.
start in zone 0,
And
boost
I
out
still
of
fuck up
bounds
at
in just
blue.
the right place to avoid hitting the finish
I
line,
fucked up.
and
No, I might
respawn
be
a bit
still fast
behind the
enough,
finish
actually.
line. Your region stays at 0.
I may still have
From
enough.
there, it's a matter of turning around to hit region 4, then driving
won't
forward across
be,
the finish line.
like,
A lap
far,
could be
but-
completed in under 15
Yeah,
seconds.
I'll still make it. There you
Over
go.
the next couple of days, players players implemented
Pretty
this
slow,
trick
but I
once,
got it.
and then twice, and then 3 times into their time
Then
trials.
red.
But on January 21st,
take a
2
drift
days
here a
after the
bit.
original trick's discovery,
There you go, that's pretty good.
a player
That should be
named
good.
Sean Tanney discovered a future optimization.
Should be good
called
enough.
Pipe
I didn't
Bounce.
get it. I didn't get the
All
jump.
good, all good.
This pipe is out of bounds.
Because
if you make
I
contact with
pretty
it,
much
you're
got
supposed to
red.
be picked up by Lakitu and placed back on the course. However,
That
as
looks
Sword
good.
of
I got
Seals
red.
once said,
There we go.
hitting ledges and weird angles at high speed
can't
does
do this
weird
jump,
things in
Howard.
this game.
Oh,
If you touch
bruh.
the cylinder
You
of
d-
the
you
pipe
gotta
with your
take that
back
corner
wheel
with,
for
like,
exactly
with a
one
drift.
frame, Lakitu won't pick you up. And depending on the angle that you hit the pipe at,
And black, you
can
gotta
fly
keep
up
so much
way
speed
into
at
the
black.
air. Conveniently, the underside of this bridge doesn't have hit detection.
There we go.
Only the top
That's
does.
That's it.
So hitting this bridge from below means you can go right through it and land on the top. Of course, this
And in
pipe
black, you
bounce
just
can
gotta
easily
keep
go
so
wrong.
much speed, it's
very
so hard.
difficult to get the exact bounce that you need to go through the bridge.
You still.
But if
Or-
it did work,
should
you'd
run
save
out
time
right
by
now,
avoiding
so
getting
that's
picked
good.
up by Lakitu.
So we're still in the
It
time
took more
limit.
than
Oh
full
shit,
months
dude.
before somebody was able to get
Okay,
three
like I said,
pipe
black is
bounces,
pretty
one on
hard.
each lap, in a full run of Wario's
Wait,
Gold
did you
Mine.
change?
The
Can
runner's
you
name
change
is
your
Didi
FOV in this
Boyo,
game?
and the time was 35
yeah,
seconds.
you can change your camera.
The record would gradually
Okay,
come
I
down
wanna
by
do
a
that.
few seconds over the following
Is that
couple of
no?
years
Is that
through
good?
slight optimization.
Oh, that's the
Eventually
first time I
ending
actually
at
got over that. Okay.
32.818 by
I wanna
Mr.
change
Bean
my
in
camera.
March 2011.
Wait,
What was particularly great about Mr. Bean's Wario's Gold Mine times
It's
was the
should
fact
be
that they were done using
number pad.
Luigi.
Do num
Time
one.
trials are normally done using
I don't have a
Luigi
number
combo
pad.
with the Flame Runner, because this combination
well,
provides
then you're
both
gonna
a
have to
high
rewind.
top speed and the potential to drift tightly. Mr. Bean decided to intentionally
so
throw
it's
a bit of time
more-
away by using Luigi simply because
I actually
well,
have
he
to
liked
higher
using
my
Luigi.
maximum FPS because it's at
And
150.
unbelievably, even still, this time of 32.818 would go on to be the longest standing record in Mario
inputs?
Kart Wii.
Action
6
slot.
years passed without it being broken. And then,
Camera, there you go.
one day, in May 2017, this happened.
I want to see if I can try to stay up for the next 3 hours so I can catch Cup of the Day.
Hmm?
I want to try to stay up for the next 3 hours so I can catch Cup of the Day.
Gotcha.
So I think it's in 3 hours.
Not
Good
great.
old 5 a.m.
What about cups?
Just play controller
Jesus
anyway.
Christ.
Wait, what's that?
If I play controller anyway, I'm probably just
Here we
going to
go.
just going to do the number.
It's been done!
Yes!
Holy shit! Wow!
Yes!
Fucking
go.
hell!
Good lord.
6 years!
I fucked up my
oldest
game, I
record
think.
in the making. The only 2011 record.
No
Gone!
sense.